I think this... Are we good? Are we live? We're live, right? Okay. Hello! Yes. Okay, so, welcome tonight. This is the Daring Player Squad. My name is Joyce. We are going through, as you can see, Kingdom Hearts Recoded on the... What is this? The compilation mix? So that means it's gonna be a little bit... It's gonna be a bit of a chill day tonight. So, what we're gonna do is... Oof. I messed around with the settings a little bit today because... Hello, good evening! I messed around with the settings today, so we're gonna get a bit of a treat once I get everything started. This way, and bring my face down. Hi, I do exist. Okay, if I turn myself this way, I think I can get most of me in it. Maybe tilt a little bit higher up. Yes? How are you today, Wayward? We're gonna be in for a treat. I'm gonna start off with, you know what? There's not much to really play. Oh god. I'm gonna regret this, but I'm gonna play all. This is one of those things where I'm going to end up probably talking over most of this. Just so, because, you know, copyright strikes and everything. So the premise of Recoded is that after the end of Kingdom Hearts 2, evil has been defeated, darkness has been pushed back, everyone is, you know, back in their merry, happy way. And then, if you remember, Sora, Riku, and Kairi get a message in a bottle from King Mickey, which sets up like, oh, there's more adventuring to do. There could be more. Well, this is not that adventure. This is the story of why Mickey sent the letter to begin with. Okay, so, hold on, let me, because this is Utada, I'm gonna bring that volume down. Actually, yeah, yeah, and of course, this is not that adventure. Right? Lore's cool, Lore's nice. As a writer, you would appreciate lore. Even if it is, even maybe, possibly, even if it was the tiniest little nugget shoved in basically the most useless of games. And this is literally the only reason why I'm going through all of this. Is because there's that one little nugget of lore. Oh, fun fact! Oh, you know what? I can take out the, We're gonna take all that out for now. And instead replace it with that one. Woo! Okay, so you know, so before how I had all those like little counters of how many times people say something stupid. Fun fact, it was inspired by this by me watching through this the first time. Before, or rather while I was playing Chain of Memories, I was like, oh, you know what? Let's skip ahead, let's do a little bit of a preview, let's see is this worth putting the time and effort into. So I skipped through a lot of cutscenes. As I made my way through it, I'm like, one, what the fuck is going on? I'm missing something, therefore it's necessary. And two, Roxas says the word hurt a lot. Like, Roxas and Sora say the word hurt a lot. Oh, here we go. Story.
Hearts back where they belong.
Oh, it's story time. And that's where
To
I got
tell
the
the
story,
truth,
the
neither one was
inspiration to.
But I sure was glad to be the cricket to write down what happened.
Inspiration to,
Two
just
journeys.
keep
both
track of
sitting
how many
quiet
times people
right
say
here
something
in these
stupid.
2 books. But now, looks like the only thing left in one of them is a single line.
Yeah, so how is
Of
the,
course, maybe that's because they're the only words
how
this
is
book
the
was
volume
meant to
balance
hold. And it's time to close
between
it for good.
my peanut gallery
But who exactly is this nominee?
and Jiminy right here? 1. Their hurt will be mended. 1. Ooh, actually, this would be a good time to, I suppose. Aha, this is how I'm
A
keeping track of things
mysterious
today.
message.
Uh-huh. I certainly didn't write it. And you know, I never once let the journal out of my sight. I don't know when anybody would have had a chance to.
Does that work? This should...
Their hurting will be mended. Gosh, Jiminy. Sounds like somebody needs help and doesn't know what to do. Let's get to the bottom of this.
Of course, but how? All the other pages are completely blank.
Sure, the words you wrote are gone, but that doesn't mean the journal is empty.
Is this the one we watch and rewrite the story for? Yes. We get drawings on top of all, so. It's gonna be a little bit of a give and take, I guess, of how my setup is. I hope that, I have my shit figured out. But yeah, volume seems good even with my peanut gallery, because you're not gonna be able to read the subtitles.
Hey, what's going on? Jiminy's journal! I think it's gone completely nuts! It's gone nuts! That's not what I mean! I don't know what's causing it exactly, but there's something
Yeah, so
wrong with
after
the
the end
words
of
inside
Kingdom
the
Hearts
journal.
2,
And we can't analyze that message for you
H.
either!
1, actually no wait, fuck.
Hmm.
This is our,
Isn't there something else we can try?
we have, what was the timeline? It was
Gorge,
Birth
maybe
by
if we could get
sleep
in there somehow and fix the
leads
data,
to-
we could figure out what's wrong.
leads to Kingdom Hearts
Hey,
1,
that's it! We
which
can look
leads
for somebody
to
already in the journal and ask them to explore the
Chain
world
of Memories.
and repair the data. That's a great
and
idea,
then
Goofy.
Somebody to
KH.
explore the data from
2.
the inside.
All right, that's pretty.
And I think we know just the guy to do it. Am I
that's
right,
pretty-
fellas?
on point so far. And then right here we are at 3. We are at technically not even recoded. We are at coded. This is where we are right now. Then we have birth by sleep fragmentary. No, fuck, no. Then we have
See, Dale and I found a way to
do we have
rewrite
next? We have-
Sora's data.
dream drop distance.
What are you talking about?
D.
Chipper means we gave the Sora who's in the data state the power to use
Then
his Keyblade.
we
Now
have-
he can help us unglitch all the journal data. We think. This data is a new Sora?
Yeah, are you saying he's
Then
not the
we
same
have
Sora we met on our journey
Birth
before?
by sleep.
Your journey with the real Sora was
Fragmentary
all recorded
passage.
into data. So he is the Sora we know from
Fuck, I missed
before.
one.
Just another version.
And finally, to
And since he's
Kingdom
still Sora,
Hearts.
he can help us restore all the worlds to the
3.
way they're supposed to be.
That is our holy grail. That is where we want to be.
What was that about?
Oh, I actually missed
got
one.
no idea. Wait here. We'll
It
run next
is-
door and take a look. Be right back.
Back cover.
I guess Chip and Dale must have
Slash
figured things out.
Union.
Excuse me,
Cross.
Your Majesty.
Okay.
What exactly is it we're doing here?
Chronologically, in terms
Well, you see,
of
Somebody left a strange message in Jiminy's journal.
so
And
in
the
terms
only
of
way to
like
find out who wrote it
timeline
is by carefully
chronologically,
analyzing
this
every
is
entry
how
inside.
everything. This is where it goes.
What was
This is
the message?
what
Their
coded
hurting will
is
be
is after Kingdom Hearts 2, Jiminy goes through his journals from Kingdom Hearts 1
What is it?
and Chain of Memories and Kingdom Hearts 2 and finds them. They're like, oh,
Lord.
suddenly it's blank.
I
But
thought that
there's this
Sora
message
was
from
alone
Naminé.
in there.
How do we decode it? We are going to analyze it digitally.
Who could that
And we're going to
be?
digitize your journals,
I
and we're
don't
going to
remember
put it through the
writing this in
computer,
the journal.
and we're going to have a digitized Sora because he can have a digitized Keyblade. And this is how we're going to find out what the bugs are.
Who
This is not.
are
Oh
you?
shit, where is 3? You're right, Lancer. You're right. Fuck. That is 358 over 2 days. That is
Can you hear me? You gotta go after whoever that was. Fast.
parallel. That runs parallel. That runs parallel to KH2, KH1, and Chain of Memories. I know, right? Jesus. Actually, I take that back.
Did I get
It
myself
runs
lost?
parallel to
Where
the
could he
very
have gone?
beginning of Kingdom Hearts 2. Fucking.
Ah, watch out! There's a Heartless. It's time for you to use your power.
Use my what?
Jesus Christ. Okay, so I'm gonna
What's
remind
this?
you that
You have that now since you gained the
pretty
power
much
of light.
everybody,
It's also your power to
pretty much
survive.
everybody in this game
You're gonna have
is
to
just,
fight sometimes.
they're not the real
don't ever
versions
forget.
of themselves. They are
Keep your
just
life burning strong.
the digital version. Like they're yeah, they're like AI versions of people. This is basically just that recap game.
It's time to
Why?
soar.
Because this was originally on mobile. So this was originally just a mobile game in Japan, and it's one of those. Like, have you seen? Yeah, because Mickey Mouse gotta get paid. It's one of those episodic, like little, very small snippet games that like you play on the bus and on the train when you're
How'd I
transiting
get back
between
here?
jobs, right? So that's why it was basically
That voice
just
again. Who are
a
you?
summary game. It was meant to be a throwaway. It was meant to be just
You
kind
even
of
know
like
my name.
fucking
Have we
let it
met
go.
somewhere before?
Well,
And then
sort of.
Nomura decides
I'm
that
Mickey
even
Mouse.
if it is a throwaway
I've
game,
never met the you in this world.
you need to get
But
the
I
Millennium
do know
items,
you, Sora.
Sora.
And Sora knows me.
Right.
You could say we're really good friends.
Yeah, so this is little digital Sora
And
hearing
so,
the voice of God. I mean,
we've never
the
met
voice
before.
of Mickey.
But you seem to know who
And
I
we're like-
am, and we're friends. Is that it?
You're a
I
voice in
don't
the sky, and
understand.
yet you say we're friends. All right, I believe you.
I'm from another world. And
Oh,
gosh,
honey.
kind of a long story. Anyway, there's this mystery me and my friends are trying to solve. But we
Why
can't
are
get
all
to your
these
world.
bugs appearing?
We're hoping that maybe you can help us out.
So you're literally
What
going
do I
around
have to do?
debugging these little
Well,
glitches and cubes,
We're searching for an answer
Um,
somewhere in that world you're in. And you're the
and it
only
gives you an
one
excuse to
find it.
kind of relive
Why is
the
that?
story. But because what you're doing is you're
I don't know
going
what's
through
going on,
Jiminy's journal.
But are you saying you want me to
So
explore
you're
the island?
chronologically kind of working
Yeah,
through
and that's it, exactly.
everything that he's recorded
And if
and
there's
trying to
anything you
fix
need,
what's
I'll be
been
right here.
why there
I got
are
it.
glitches in the digitization.
First,
Like,
look
I
for
tried to make it a
anything
PDF
odd.
and yet it's broken. Yeah.
I found that already. These blocks.
Debugging. I saw a meme about that.
What are
oh,
they
really?
doing here on
Do
the
share. What was this meme about debugging?
Well, and that's part of our mystery.
It's a murder mystery where you're also the
All right.
murderer. Oh,
I'll
that
ask
one.
around.
Yes. Yes.
Thanks. Oh, and remember, Sora, we might be worlds apart, but you just
I feel
say
like
the
I
word,
had a spoon
and
at
I'll
some
do
point.
everything I can to guide you. No matter what happens, I'm always with you in spirit.
Yes. Yes, I did. I had a spoon.
After talking to your friends on the beach, you figured out that more mysterious blocks were popping up all over the island. They also told you
After
that the
you talked to your
suspicious person in the
digitized
black
friends,
hood
apparently
was
they have
last
sentience,
seen
kind
heading
of,
to
sort of.
someplace called the Secret Place.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of how much is worth actually watching through.
I heard he came this way. Am I too late?
Whereas at what point
Maybe he went
like
through this door.
the plot, quote unquote, the plot actually starts coming
Whoa!
coming in.
What now?
There's a road for the taking if you end our world's
That
aching.
voice.
Oh
Who's
yeah,
there?
it gets
Mickey?
very like 5th grade poetic.
Oh,
I don't know if that's something that's also very like ham-handed in the Japanese version, or if it's just like a matter of translation.
What's that bright light?
And then this also gets a little bit like Inception, where there's like layers upon layers of reality, which becomes a
Gorge,
theme
what
in the
just
next coming.
happened? Oh, I think I'm seeing stars.
That's true. Like
What?
from
Not again.
yeah, from
Just
from
look at
coded
what's been
onwards,
added
you
to
start
the
getting
journal.
layers and layers of reality, which and like
Somebody's gone and
the
written in
waking
a
world
brand
versus
new
the sleeping
entry.
world, and the dark world, and that
There's
all
a road for the
all like
taking
filters
if
into
you
Kingdom
end
Hearts
our
3,
world's
and the
aching.
words, Jesus Christ, please stop.
If only I knew what to do.
Which world could they mean? Ours?
Oh, fellers, look up there on the screen.
Look
Could it
up there
be?
on the screen. What's going on? I actually don't know. I kind of missed a lot of things. So there's this mysterious voice.
guess I'm okay.
What
was that?
That's kind of egging
This world
Data
has been
Sora on.
connected.
Oh,
This
it's
world has
you.
been connected.
Now stand tied.
Huh?
There's a road for the taking. If you end, our world's aching.
I don't understand that.
Like,
Is
I
it a
can't
riddle?
decide if the
So
really
what
bad
am I supposed to
poetry
do with that?
is
To make this place whole. The keyhole's the place.
no.
The keyhole's the place? Hey, wait!
Yeah, I can't decide if the bad poetry is like just what's
Huh? What's
what's
that?
there, or if it's like what's his
There's something
face's
weird here, Mickey.
personality. Like, is that
The
how
guy
he
in black left
just
behind this.
speaks?
Well, it looks like a
It's
keyhole.
Riku. It's Namine. It's Aowa. Oh,
He said, to make this place whole, the keyhole's the place. He must have meant this.
all right. So that's like the first world is
Sora,
pretty easy to debug. You kind of figure, of course.
Trigger something with it.
Roger that.
We'll
I'll
use your
try it.
digital keyblade to lock the digital key. Whee! Actually, wait. How do you draw a keyhole? This way. Yeah.
Whoa! What is this place?
Sora, are you okay?
Yeah, I think so.
Let's see.
But
Where are we gonna?
what's
let's-
happened to our island?
I'm not sure. But whatever it is that's causing the glitches must be there.
I think we can take that.
If I
off
get rid of
now.
it, will the island
no,
be
I'm gonna
restored?
leave this on for just a moment before
I
before we
hope
keep
so.
going, because
But be
I
careful.
don't know, something about
Whatever's
this
in
just
there is powerful.
makes me laugh.
I got it. Whoa!
So everything you fight is digital. So you even have like you get the traditional dark side. Yeah.
Whoa! Ah! Oh!
I wonder if it's possible to like skip through cutscenes when I press play all. I'm actually not too sure. I haven't tried. Meanwhile, your upper body is sore from your training session today. Ooh, this is with the personal trainer, correct? Gotta get swole. Change into digital, Sora. To save the digits. digital world. Soramon, digital Sora. And on to the next world. We move on to the next chapter in Jiminy's book. So,
Do you think Sora's all right?
Wait, I'm tracking him now.
this is not how computers work.
What is it?
Like, that's
A
what
new
makes me
entry
angry.
in the
This is not
journal.
how computers work. There are more hurts
More hurts than the one.
than the
we
one you have just
undone.
undone. Okay. Boop.
Hey, yuck!
There. Today, leg day is Thursday. Oof. Gotta say, cracking out the whiteboard is possibly the funniest goddamn idea. I know, right? Ooh, this guy. This, like... Ooh, little hunchback. This guy. This guy is the funniest reveal, in my opinion.
Gee, now that can't be right. If the data was repaired, we should be seeing the things that were written inside my journal, right? But what we just saw, that never happened.
Leg
Or at
day is
least I
walking
never
home
wrote it
from the
down.
theater after watching Lion King. Ooh, how was Lion King? What do you think about it?
You don't know about.
I wonder what's going on inside the journal.
Oh, you know what? You know what else we should do? Not only do we
Found
cover
Sora.
the chronology of the games, let us unpack the layers of Xehanort, Xemnas, and Ansem. Let me tell you. Let me tell you, that's gonna be funny. Alright, so what we're gonna do is then
Hey!
start fresh.
Huh?
Okay.
How did I...
Hey, Sora, are you all right?
Mickey, where am I? What happened to me now?
You must have been taken someplace else.
It's
Tell me about what
different.
you see around you.
I think there's still moments that hit you
Looks
in
like
the feels,
some kind of town.
even if you know it's coming.
Hey, wait! The island! What happened back on the island?
You know what? I appreciate that it's different.
All the blocks disappeared. But you did a great job, Sora.
Whew. Am I glad to hear that? So, now I'm in a strange town. But why? Is this place full of glitches too?
Let's see.
I don't
Who the
know.
hecking heck was that?
But it could be.
Mr.
Would you mind
Hunchback,
checking it out and taking a
Hunchback
look
hooded,
around?
hoodie guy?
All right. I'll see what I can find.
Ooh.
Something strange was happening in that world, too.
This man.
Huey, Dewey, and Louie decided to go investigate. You took off to find them, because you promised
okay.
Sid you'd
This
bring them
guy
back safe and sound.
Is part of the Xehanort.
Going to stop with bad memories.
Hold on.
Oh, yeah. I remember it too.
That's where we met Sora and our first
Xehanort.
adventure.
And also Yuffie, Aerith,
And
Leon
some,
too. Wonder how those guys are doing.
Interesting. So that's where you three became
Nas-
friends.
I got a question for you. When the journal got all digitized,
How do you spell conspiracy?
we found the old entries, right? So, does that mean the Pluto
God.
that woke Sora up
Oh, God.
is the Pluto that's just made of his data?
Why do you ask, Goof?
Well, I'm wondering if there are data versions of
Conspiracy.
all of
There you
us
go.
inside
Yes.
there too.
Huh. That's a good question. Jiminy, what do you think?
I'm afraid, Your Majesty, that I don't actually have an answer to that
So,
question. As you know,
Man, Hunchback
the bugs
Spy
are blocking
versus
our
Spy
access
Guy.
to all of the data. It's quite possible that the entire data
So as we
world
have
has been
established
fragmented,
in
and that it's not a whole
okay.
entity like
no.
we first
Let's see.
thought.
Where do we start with this?
We just haven't figured it out.
Oh. I miss Spy versus Spy. Actually, do I? Do you, James? do you actually miss Spy vs. Spy? I never actually got into it, but I know it exists.
You're right.
I don't know in what capacity.
I'm sure
I've just
Sora
seen
will
like
lead us to the answer.
figurines of them. Like,
When you found Huey, he had a fragment of light. You sent him back to Sid's and then found Dewey. He had a light fragment too.
oh, it
Then
was
you
Cold
found
War
Louie
commentary.
and one more light fragment.
You know what? That
They
suddenly
created a
does make
keyhole,
more sense.
but with a piece missing. After that, you took Louie and headed to Sid's.
Okay, so at some point, I don't know when, but we've gone from hello, Paul. Yes, Joyce draws. We are. Oh man, I should have kept layers.
Louie,
Oh
run!
fuck, that's my bad.
Go to Sid's and wait. I hope you're happy with all the trouble you've caused.
We need to. We're at the point where we need to try to piece
this?
together this web of lies
Hey, is this another fragment?
that is Kingdom Hearts.
Where do you...
The bigger question is, do you miss Mad Magazine? It had its purpose, and you know what? I feel like it's been repurposed into
I knew
God,
it.
the Onion.
This
almost.
is exactly like the keyhole that guy left for me back on the
It
island.
feels like it's. I feel like Mad Magazine has been splintered
me?
into like
Mickey,
the
I found
Onion and
another
all of our late
keyhole
night
like the one
and of
from
all
the
our
island.
late night shows now.
If this works the
So.
same way as the one before,
Lion
all
King,
I
same
gotta
plot,
do is
but
defeat
character
whatever
personalities
enemy
have
is
changed
inside this
due to the
keyhole.
voice turnover.
Let me see if I understand.
Yeah, that makes sense.
You're thinking this
One of our friends was saying
that
that as much as she loves Beyonce, it's just strange to hear that
That's
Houston
right.
accent.
I'll crawl inside and give
And when
that thing
she's
a
all
piece
like,
of my mind.
Queen
When I'm
Bey
done, the town ought to be just fine.
in the middle of Africa.
Hey, I gotta try.
Okay, but just promise me that you'll be careful, Sora.
You can count on that.
Really, Zazu as John Oliver sticks out? I would have thought that worked.
Did you see me? How do you like that?
How do you like me now?
Why are the
Bitch.
blocks still here? Am I missing something?
That Heartless's power must be lingering. But don't worry.
Paul, that's
All you
the
gotta
same
do is
friend
use your power,
that said
Sora,
that about
and that'll
Beyonce.
end the glitches here
I'm sorry,
once
did I
and
say
for
Paul? I meant fucking James.
Use my
James, that was the
power?
same friend
all. You bet.
that said that about
You've got a power
Beyonce.
that's yours
This is
alone.
this is
Use
at
it anyway, and
this was
lock
at the
that
barbecue.
keyhole for good.
All right, here goes.
This was Kathy. Okay. So. Oh, he just stands out
Thank you,
more than
Sora.
his role would
Because of
suggest.
you,
I
this world's
see.
mystery is solved.
Yeah. But
Zulu
what
or
about that guy
Zazu?
in the black hood? I mean, he could be the one behind this whole mess.
Rowan Atkinson was the original Zazu. Like that, he is
It's
Zazu.
another new entry.
Oh no, this is still the first one.
It looks to me like a new message gets added every time a world inside the journal's repaired.
Yeah, just like before.
So basically, yeah, every time you piece together a part of the broken journal, there's something that's embedded in it that's kind of like pushing you along. Unless you mean Zuzu, you mean Prince Zuko or King Shaka Zulu? Maybe everyone. Maybe all of them.
That's funny. We were there. Was Pluto with us?
Well, I sure didn't
This
write
is
anything
true.
like that in the journal.
This is true. Like, why
Hey,
not
you
get him
fellas
to
think
get him to
that maybe
reprise
the
the role?
journal's trying
It's-
to tell us something?
Heartless.
Here in the castle? But how?
Huzzah!
We gotta check the rest of the castle now.
Okay, so far in the story, it has been.
Hello? Anybody out there?
It has been Mickey Mouse
This is not our day.
on the outside
Well,
of a
fellas, I hate to say this, but we're trapped.
on the outside of the computer with a tiny little digitized Sora.
Huh?
Huh.
What's that?
Undo the hurt to unbar the way.
Gorsh, we're trying. It said we've already undone some of it, right?
Okay.
Well then,
So far, this
we'll
has
just
been
have
what's
to
going
keep
on.
going, repairing the journal's data as fast as we can.
Mickey on the outside has been directing
Your
has been
Majesty,
directing a
I
digital
think Sora
Sora.
just might have reached the next world.
At some point, I don't know when, somehow, Mickey and gang, I think they
I'm
end
as
up
worried
being
as you are, Donald. But right now, our best hope is fixing
in
up the
a
journal.
digital version themselves?
Whoa, look at all these blocks.
Sora, it's Mickey. Do you read me?
Yeah, I can hear you. But where'd the town go? I was just there a second ago.
I wish I knew,
Good
Sora,
God,
but
I don't
can't
know.
figure out what's happening. It's all a really big mystery.
Still give a solid
The only thing I
recommendation
can
for
think of
Aladdin.
is
Yes,
that maybe
absolutely.
When you defeated the enemy in the keyhole, you were sent someplace else. I saw a message that said, "Undo the hurt to unbar the way." That might mean that mending the hurt in one world is the key to opening up a road to the next world.
I don't know much about what's
as
going
much
on.
as I want to
What I do
watch,
know is that after I beat the enemy, I
The
ended
Lion
up
King,
right here.
it just seems,
And
again,
from
what
the
the
looks
fuck is
of
up
this
with this
place,
series?
This world
I
could probably
don't-
use some help.
You know
I think
what?
you're right, Sora. And if
My
this
running
goes like
theory
together,
is that
in order to fix it, you'll have to
Nomura
find the
is
keyhole
so
and
deep,
defeat
so
whatever
far
enemy is hiding
down this
inside.
rabbit hole, he
But
doesn't
if
know
I
how to
do
climb
that,
out, and
then
he's
I'm
just
just gonna get
desperately
blasted off
digging
into the unknown
and
again,
hoping that
won't I?
that he'll come out the other end.
I'm good with that. Yeah, I'll help in any way I can. I'll go and track down whatever it is that you need me to take care of.
That's great, Sora. Thanks.
Who's that?
Please help!
The Heartless. I've got this. Stay back.
Thank goodness.
You okay?
I wish I lived over
Yes.
here, then I could go with
Thank
you guys.
you.
Don't know if there was anybody else to go with you.
Have we met?
Who, me? I'm Sora. And you?
Well, I'm...
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with going to
What's
the
wrong?
movies alone.
Oh... I really don't know why, but I can't remember.
I know a couple of friends that that like
much like
that
me.
actually prefer going to
What are you
movies on their
saying?
own.
That she has amnesia?
Then
Not
it's just a little
only
bit
her,
easier to like
but everyone here as well.
for them to do whatever they
Things have
want,
become quite buggy. Can't you tell?
and also
So
like on
the
their own
bugs have
schedule.
caused everybody to have funny problems with their memory? If that's true, I better find the keyhole quickly and make this world okay.
I think
I keep trying to like
If you're
restart
looking for a
this whole
keyhole, I
like
believe I saw one somewhere.
Zemnis and some
Huh?
Xehanort
Where's that?
what's the thingy going on?
I just can't remember.
But I can't. But I don't know where
What
to
could
start.
she remember when
Like,
her
at least-
memories
At least the
dismember?
series in terms of timeline,
Perhaps an
like
inkling
time
could
just
help
moves
get
forward.
her
There's only so
twinkling.
much overlap you can eventually do. Honestly, the only real true
What's an
overlap
inkling?
is
An inkling is for you to
358
figure out.
over 2 days. That's the only
If
one,
you
that only
find
game that
one,
like
this will be forgotten.
overlaps
Or is it that it will
another
be
game's timeline that you play
remembered?
parallel to. Everything else is actually
Hey, wait!
can be
don't
played
go.
like in chronological order,
I'll be back in a sec.
even if they tend to reference each other. Don't like leaving the house alone?
Could this be an
That's
inkling?
fair.
Alice. I wonder if that's her name.
What was my name? Oh, if I could only...
Maybe it's Alice?
You know what I think is adorable. Like even though like Kingdom Hearts 1 Sora is like a wee bab,
Yes, of
Alice
course.
is even
of
smaller.
Course, my name is Alice.
Haha,
Hey,
found
that's
it.
great.
What are you
Your
looking for,
memory's
Tiny
back.
Bismarck? And also, welcome, Tiny
So
Bismarck.
that keyhole. Do you have any idea where you might have seen
And
it?
with no help from James. How dare you,
me think for
James?
a moment.
You've left a friend all by themselves.
If I recall correctly, it had a sort of glow.
That's right. Do you know where?
Was also too lazy to encourage your Richmond
I'm
buddies to leave
afraid I'm
Richmond for a
still
theater.
ever so foggy.
The fog that's bogging could be unclogging.
Hello, Cat.
Just
Welcome
a
in.
smidgen of memory.
You are
jogging.
in for, I don't
Okay.
know what you're in for. This
So
is,
if I keep on giving her inklings, she'll
this is why
eventually
James
remember
doesn't have
where
a
she
DTS
saw the
Platinum
keyhole.
membership.
But where can I find more inklings?
Perhaps one way, or another way, or in between ways. One never knows.
Ah, is another Saber Guild human. Hello, Saber Guild Saber Guild human.
Okay, Alice, I'll be back with more stuff to help you remember. Just stay right here.
Yes.
Oh,
Let's see
That's
if I
right.
can't.
Sort it out and end the hurt. Our world still aches. And your next road still awaits.
would you tell me what you want?
They're inklings?
Does that word ring some kind of bell for you, Jiminy?
In the reports, do you happen to remember what it was that they called a nominee?
It's time to
Oh,
duel
wait,
with creepy
changes
hoodie dudes.
memories.
Yes.
Oh god, okay,
That's
yes.
right.
Creepy hoodie dudes.
Gorge, is that
He is
your
part of the
second
conspiracy.
journal, Jiminy?
Will we get around
All
to
the
figuring this
strange
out?
occurrences
I don't
taking
know,
place in these
but we're gonna
worlds
try.
are about
So,
the
we
first
have.
journal in which
Oh,
Thank
fucking-
Nominee was written. But as far as
We
I
have-
can tell, the second journal seems to be just fine.
Are you
I don't
thinking
even-
nominate
I
may
don't
have
even-
something to do with it?
I don't even know how to start.
Well, I can't be
Okay,
absolutely
so you're
certain,
not getting good drawings.
but I have a
I was,
feeling that
I've
that
never
may be
promised
what's
good
going
drawings.
on.
What does
Guess we better wait
Ansem
and see
look
what
like
happens.
again? I don't know. They all look the same to me. They
Hey,
all
Alice,
look the same to me.
I'm back.
I hope you're here to help me. Remember what I've forgotten.
Of course.
Eh, eh. Sideburns galore, and I believe it was very long,
remember.
flowing Sephiroth hair.
Let's see. I was in a field of flowers when I saw a rabbit in a waistcoat.
And
He
some.
seemed to be in an awful hurry. I chased him into a burrow and fell down a very peculiar hole. That's how I ended up here.
Okay, this is
And
where we're gonna start.
then, when I asked the Cheshire Cat how to get home, he suggested I visit the Queen of Hearts in her castle. That's it! The Queen's castle is where I saw the keyhole.
That's great. You remember everything, don't you?
Yes, and it's all because of you. Thank you. Sora, would you like me to show you the way to the castle?
Yeah. Let's go.
Okay, so you
The
have.
truth lies through the keyhole. And with it,
It is not Disney
true
font.
memories.
Disney font is
And who are you?
actually no. Actually, Disney font is pretty hard to read too. Never mind. It could be Disney font. I'll try. I'll take that.
Excuse us, Your Majesty.
And
we
so
just need
we
to
have
look around.
Ansem, Seeker
Stop
of
there.
Darkness, from
All of the
K-
ways here are my ways.
KH1,
Only I decide who gets to look around or to
which
swear.
is.
Yes, I'm sorry. We're just in
Oh
quite
God,
a
no!
hurry.
This is not a good way to start it. This is not. This is not where we want to start it.
Not likely. Silence! I demand
I
you
don't know.
stand trial
Holy
this
shit.
instant.
Okay.
Huh?
Okay.
Please, Your
We
Majesty.
do not have enough
We haven't done
canvas
anything
space for
wrong.
this.
A lie if I've ever heard one.
We're gonna
More proof
zoom
that
in
you're
more.
the thieves who made off with my memory.
Come on, it wasn't our fault. It was the bugs.
Make
So
the
that's how you did it, is that it?
thingamabob smaller,
You
and then
and an army
so
of
we have-
Your Majesty, there's no evidence.
There certainly is. I say you're guilty. That's the verdict.
I say
Guards,
you're guilty.
off with their heads.
Oh no! Sora, we must go!
Alice, do you remember where you saw it? Is the keyhole here?
Whoops.
It's there! Inside that birdcage!
And your long flowing locks. This is...
Got it. Thanks.
Sora, where are you going?
I have to
This
try and
is-
find a way to get to that keyhole. You should escape while you can.
Oh,
And
but
Sam.
Don't worry, I'll be fine.
if you say so.
Seeker
but don't let
of
the guards catch
darkness.
you.
Uh-huh.
Heartless.
Don't
From-
let him get away. After him.
From Kingdom Hearts 1, which runs parallel to
That's good. Looks like Sora got another world repaired.
who runs parallel to
It's happened, just like we thought. Another line showing up in my
Actually-
journal. There are more hurts than the one you have just undone.
ooh, more hurts. We're gonna add one to the
Doors.
hurt counter.
That must mean the door's still locked.
Boop, boop.
Undo the hurt to unbar the way. I guess there are other worlds in the journal that are still gonna need our help.
I wonder how Sora is doing. Your Majesty,
then?
do you think he's opened up a path to another world?
This is them.
Look,
Ness.
it's him.
I don't think he has a subtitle. I think he's just Zemnis.
Got you now.
What was he? He's
Tell
a
me.
No.
Are you the one behind these glitches?
buddy.
This world has been connected.
All right. And they were born of
Memory and reality now stand tied. It's time for you to learn the truth.
and they were born of
Hey, hold it.
Sora,
they were
hurry.
born
You
of
gotta go after him. It's clear he knows something.
who did we say? Who it was? Who was it? It was
How are we gonna find
born
out who
of
he is?
regular Zem. No.
Don't
Xehanort.
worry, Sora
Holy
will
fuck.
catch him. Then we'll know
Why
for
did
sure.
they decide on her? I don't know. Oh, James, you weren't here when I told you little piece of trivia. When
Chip
I
and
was
Dale
when
must have come back
this
to
was
rescue
this was
us.
the reason that I started keeping track of stupid words.
You're here?
As I was playing Chain
That
of
voice.
Memories,
Mickey?
one night I decided
Is
I
that
wanted
you?
to just kind of skip ahead and
I was
preview
just following
what's
that guy
coming in
and
terms of cutscenes
Majesty!
and summaries
There,
like
on the
358
monitor.
by 2 days and recoded. I want to see what it was before I streamed it. 358 by 2 days. All right, new content makes sense. It was a whole game in itself. It was a whole proper game in itself. All right, we'll go through it. Let's see what recoded is. It's basically the same. It's basically Kingdom Hearts 1 repeated, and then the word "hurt" was used every other. Oh, it's Riku.
Sorry. Not quite.
It's
Much
Data
like
Riku.
Sora there. I'm just zeros and ones that look like somebody you know.
Oh?
Memories used to fill Jiminy's journal. But when they were pulled apart and then stitched back together,
Aha, it was him.
bugs appeared. It was these bugs that
This
kept the book
hood
from
boy
being
is
completely restored.
was your lost boy.
Of all the possible vessels to protect the data, I was chosen from the journal's pages. The full set of memories was transferred inside of me
So
to shield them from corruption.
So Riku is basically a .rar
So,
or
in a way,
.zip
what I really am
of,
is Jiminy's journal.
of the journals
You're my
personified is what's going on. So where are we in the timeline? We are in. I really
took the
should have
liberty of importing all of
saved
you.
that as a separate layer.
To help solve the mystery of this entry.
Where? Ooh, actually, you know what? If I move the
You really
chat
haven't
box
noticed?
just a smidge, I might be able to see what I'm.
Oh?
All right.
Hold on. Give me just a sec. No, you want? Fuck it.
What?
Datascape? We're in the journal.
Or what I could do is make a whole new.
Chip?
I can't see anything.
We finally got through! The room was empty when we came back!
This is
and we've
the
been
problem
searching
of
the data for you ever since!
Well, Sora's here with us, and Chip and Dale are out there looking in,
Then we really are inside the datascape.
Let's see.
Just like Riku said.
Why are you millimeters? I don't know.
Maybe you can tell
Let's
us.
do.
Is there any way for us to get back home?
You know what? I don't think I make the time. It's just not gonna. No, this is okay. We're just gonna leave it small. We're in Recoded, which
hacker.
is between Kingdom Hearts.
If that's true, then there won't be any
Somewhere
way out
between
for you.
Kingdom Hearts 2 and Dream Drop Distance.
Chip?
This is not.
Dale!
Okay.
No luck.
Tickety tickety.
The link from here to the real world has been totally cut.
How about some good news?
If we repair that link, a new pathway should open.
Yeah?
Of course, that's if these bugs weren't around.
Oh.
I don't understand it all, but basically this means you guys can't go home, right? Okay, then I'll go bash the bugs for you.
You will?
That's
God, they're all gonna
swell.
look the same. Fucking.
Sora, that's another one we owe ya.
Who says we're keeping score? We're all friends, right? Right. See you.
This is
Sora, how do things look over there?
That voice. Riku? I don't know. There's not much going on here.
Don't be so sure. One of the bugs interfering with the link is definitely in Olympus Coliseum. First, you're gonna have to find the keyhole where it resides. Then, if my findings are right, that'll take you to the world's core. If you can get rid of whatever's harming the core, the bugs will disappear. It's as easy as that.
So it's just like those other worlds. The enemy is inside the keyhole. All right. I can get rid of them. Once that's done, I'll find a way back outside for all of you.
Thanks. Be careful.
Your search for that world's keyhole brought you to the lobby of the Colosseum, where you met Phil. Hercules had gone off to investigate the cause of the bugs and hadn't returned.
okay.
When
we're gonna
you
have to scale
finally
that
found
down
him in the
'cause
Colosseum labyrinth,
more is coming.
Herc told you that Hades was the one responsible for the whole mess in Olympus. Knowing you had to stop the evil Hades, you and Herc headed further into the depths of the maze, ready to face whatever danger may lurk ahead.
Okay, so whatever's going on in the actual game itself, we've moved on from.
Are you
From
Hercules,
what
the
world?
hero?
I don't know. Somewhere
you?
now to digital
To you?
Coliseum.
Problem. Now show me that you got a real good reason to fight. Ready for this?
Which is Terra Nort is born of. From Alice in Wonderland to the Colosseum. Okay, that's where you are in the journey. But also, at some point, somehow, like I mentioned, the layers of digitization.
So everything you said about you
Sora's
is true.
in here. Mickey somehow
Tell me
is
your
now
name.
also in the computer. I don't know why.
My name's Cloud.
And then somebody
friend of
is
heroes.
now like
Hey.
looming
What did we ever do to you?
outside because evil. Terranort. So Terranort is
Seriously? I missed?
Hades,
which is
stay out of this.
is
I told you this is my fight.
Oh, please. This stopped being about you ages
like
ago.
all of them have this stupid little antenna.
What's that?
You couldn't even distract Hercules long enough for me to mangle his moussaka. Help like that?
I don't know how
Are you the one who
to
did
draw
this to the
Terra's
Colosseum?
face, but
You know, I wish I could take the credit, but this time, you got the wrong guy.
Then who did?
Sorry, Wonder Boy,
look
but
like
this
Zach
maze
now, but you
has
know what? Fuck
another
it.
keeper now. But hey, I'm a fair guy, no? I'll stay out of your way. I mean, why work when I can just sit back
plus,
and watch you all wither away?
old bald man,
Get back here.
So long, Spike.
Leonard
Go find a
Nimoy.
bucket and kick it.
Nice guy.
So he was just using me the whole time.
Hey, wait a sec.
Crotchety old man.
Gotta go.
Do.
What's his problem?
I guess he's just another victim of Hades' schemes.
That doesn't explain why his attitude stinks.
Terra.
Whoa, whoa.
And
So if it's not Hades, who could it be? Not sure I even know where to start.
We have to do something about this. Otherwise, we're never gonna get out of here.
Guess we go back to the beginning then. Come on. You can
I
follow
forgot
me.
how much of a loner Cloud is. Yeah, they really like to like
As you and
push
her
on
continued
that
through the
in
labyrinth,
Kingdom
you
Hearts.
found Cloud,
Ah!
surrounded by
No.
Heartless. His
PS4 will
heart
not
was
go
so
into
full
rest
of
mode.
despair that at first he chose not to hear what you were saying. But soon, the two of you found a way to reach him. And
No, I'm still here. I'm still here. We're still going through this. If you put those words to song, you should do it. You have the words. Just put it into song. Oh no! Goodbye, digital dog. Oh my god! Oh my god! I will yeet you out of existence.
Finally. It's about time I found
Like
my way home.
Cloud in
I'm really glad to hear that.
the original Final Fantasy VII game
There.
was
You
not
might be forgetting
emo
a few loose
at
ends.
all. He was a
like
snarky little bastard.
Hades.
He
I
was
finally
like a
find a trap.
he
with
was-
all
yeah.
the right
He
trap.
was a smart,
And what do you
smarmy
do?
little bastard.
You go and ruin. You see, here's
And
the thing
then-
about deadly mazes. You're supposed to die.
And then in Advent
them.
Children,
But I
he
guess
got.
this is gonna take a more.
Well, I mean, by the end of
I have a theory.
7 and his mental
Herc,
breakdown.
I
Okay,
think I know
yes,
now
I
how
can
you
see.
make it
He
as
got
a
a little.
hero.
He got a little
Let's
bit
hear it.
more, you know,
Yeah,
introspective.
tell us, Sora.
And
Something
then they
like,
really pushed it
if you find yourself in trouble,
in
make
Advent
sure you're the
Children,
one
and they
still standing at the
really,
end.
really pushed it
Care to
in
prove that theory?
Kingdom Hearts, the Kingdom Hearts series, as like a brooding loner emo kid, and they're just stuck.
Oh!
This is the second time we've fought
give you this right,
Hades
but
this
not
week
the
alone.
match.
I know.
What can I say?
How many times must you see this good see Cerberus die? How many times
You
must
gotta
you fight
tell
the good
me,
doggo?
how'd you do that?
Hero. That's the job.
I mean, I didn't so much
Hero,
as
huh?
kill Cerberus
The
as
Colosseum should be safe now.
I watched
Come on.
someone do
We
it.
better go find Phil.
I
He's
mean,
probably pretty
I
worried.
have no control of
Yeah.
what's going on in this, which is, you know, very, very reminiscent of
Mickey, did that
life
do it?
right now.
yup, Sora. Thank you.
I won't this time. We did it to
Oh yeah, someone streamed Card Captors,
Right.
where Cerberus is a hero.
Those scenes, they originated inside my mind. When you got rid of the bugs, you gave me deeper
Too many
access to the
times.
memories
Two
associated
is
with those
too many.
worlds. The things I saw must have found their
You know,
way back
you
through
need
the
to
link.
make it an even 3,
shown up on
one
your
for
monitor.
each Cerberus head. All right,
Well, what do
who
you
else?
know?
Who else
If
needs
those
to?
memories came from deep within the journal
Who else
itself,
needs to fight
then it's
Cerberus?
really
Make
no
it an
wonder
even
they're
3.
unfamiliar. They don't belong
Who's a
to
good
any of
boy?
us.
Ross is a good boy.
Mm,
I love that.
something's happening.
I feel like that's something that more people need to nickname their dogs Ross.
Huh?
Because
No way!
he's named Cerberus. Also, Pete.
Who are you?
Like, Pete has been around for a surprising amount of time. And if Pete is there, then Maleficent is not far behind.
Same way as yous did.
Someone needs to play
Thought I'd
DMC
take
this
a little
week.
vacay from the outside world. Well,
Ash,
this here
take a break
world
from
belongs to me, see? So
Final Fantasy
bits off.
X. Play DMC. Actually, no. Is there a Cerberus summon in FF10?
He must
I
be
mean,
up to something.
we know there is in
Right.
8, for sure. But is there a Cerberus in 10?
Where is he? If Mickey's concerned about him, then that must mean he's up to no good.
He's up to no good.
Why is it so quiet? I thought this place would be busier. It's like a ghost town.
Ooh.
What happened here?
Agrabah, that's quiet. That's not good.
Despite the bugs and Heartless, you met a friend, Aladdin.
Oh, yes. Pete's
You
zipper
joined
that
him to
goes
find
from
Princess
crotch to ass
Jasmine.
crack all the way
Working
around.
together, you saved her from Jafar. That's when you discovered Jafar's nefarious plan to
the
take
easy
over the
access
throne
toddler
and become ruler
pants
of all
in
of
China
Agrabah.
at least have the courtesy of looking like it's not gonna catch in anything.
Thanks to that no-good Pete,
Pete
Jafar managed
just
to get a
looks
replica of the
like-
magic lamp. Using it to stop time, he
He
kidnapped
just looks like that's
Jasmine
that's
and
an
disappeared.
uncomfortable day.
But
All around.
thankfully, the magic didn't affect you, Sora. Your power protected you from the time-stopping spell.
You must away to
In
your
order to
your
stop
bed.
Jafar and his evil plan,
All right, Wayward, thank you
Aladdin
for
had
coming.
gotten a hold of the real magic lamp.
If
But his victory didn't
Gaming.
last long. That sneaky
Gaming.
Iago swooped in and stole it. The chase was on.
Oh god, I don't even remember where
Where do you think you're going?
I don't even remember where this
Nowhere
guy
with
fits
that
in.
lamp.
All I know is he's part of the Xehanort conspiracy.
It's not my
Oh
fault.
fuck.
Jafar made me do it. Blame him. So long.
Okay,
See you later.
so-
Better not catch you
We've
bothering
so
my
far
friends
figured
again,
out-
Iago.
5 pieces of the Xehanort conspiracy.
Why did Aladdin have this old thing anyway? Unless maybe it's the
And
treasure
I
that he
know
found in the
that
Cave
there
of
is
Wonders.
more this way.
What's happening?
Pete, don't you mean Captain Justice? Yes, Organization 13.
So, you got
That's a
troubles?
thing.
Well, you've come to the right. Hey, wait, you're not Al.
My friends call me Sora. Al? As in Aladdin?
10, 11, 12, 13.
Aladdin! He can't move because Jafar stopped time, so he's kind of stuck. Who are you?
Name's Genie of the Lamp.
He doesn't have anything
Just
to his
make a
name.
wish and
Ansem
all
did
your
nothing.
problems will be
Ansem was
solved.
like a one-hit wonder.
Magic at your service all day, 24/7 and 365. That's right, I'm all
And
yours.
365 overdue
Are
because
you for
that's
real?
how
I have tons of wishes.
that's how this game is gonna
Hold
work.
on, kid. Got a few rules. The limit's 3. Can't expect other people to take
This
care of every
one-
little thing for you.
I
Am I
think
right?
this is still like proper Robin
Hey.
Williams.
What's with the face, kid?
I think this is still.
I wish for you to
This is
make the
still
world
him,
what it
not with
was
the voice of-
before.
Not a voice.
Easy. Are you ready?
double.
Watch this.
I don't know. We can look that up. We'll find out.
Check it out. What do you think of your new, totally phantom-free city, Master?
You did it! Thanks. So that means time unfroze for Aladdin and everyone else, right?
Where's my
sorry.
erase button?
Little problem. Only the one who cast it
Let's
can
see.
undo that
Actually,
kind
no.
of
I
spell.
think we'd have to go further
Aw,
back in time.
No way!
To
I'm sorry, kid. It's one of the ironclad rules. No interpretation. I have to do exactly what you say.
No, it's my fault.
Actually, no.
I should have been a lot more careful when I worded my wish.
Continue the timeline.
No, don't say that. I didn't tell you about all the
This
rules.
way.
I just let you start making
I think
wishes
I
with
might
no
need to
guidance.
continue the timeline
Okay,
this
that
way.
one's a freebie. And wait,
Right?
there's more. I just happen to have a trace on a certain super creepy bad guy
Yes.
that you've been looking
No?
for.
Yes.
What do you
It
say?
will be now.
How about another chance?
How else will I find him? And I do need help. All right, Genie. I know what I want for my next wish. I wish for you to take me to the village.
Because there is. I don't know how
Wish
to
is
draw
my
things
command,
anymore,
little
but
man.
there's
Buckle up. Here we go.
young. Say,
Genie
No.
sure is funny.
I can't wait to see Class with Aladdin.
But where do you think Pete decided to go to?
And how did he get in there? Pete shouldn't even exist in the datascape, from everything I can tell.
I'm just gonna keep going back in time to...
He must have found a way to infiltrate the world. I just don't know how.
We know he didn't have access to this device, so that must prove there's another way for somebody to get inside the datascape.
But Jiminy, the only journals are right here.
Wait, we just figured out Sora figured this out.
Yes, but I'm still gonna worry about Pete. We gotta come up with a plan in case something happens.
I have just what we need.
But yes,
I know what
Xehanort,
the plan is.
as far as lore
With help
goes,
from
as
the
far as I
genie, you
understand,
avoided
with
Jafar's
lore,
traps and headed into
Xehanort
the Cave
was
of Wonders,
from
where Jasmine
Destiny
slept under a
Islands.
spell. You cornered the vizier in
And
the
then
lamp chamber.
one day he decided
But he
the
had
islands
the
were
upper
too
hand.
small, and
He
he went
still
and
possessed
fucked
the
off
replica of the magic
somewhere
lamp.
and was all like,
Making
"I'm gonna
his
go
final
exploring."
wish, Jafar transformed himself into a genie.
At which
Then,
point,
using
he
his new
finds
powers,
himself
he
in the
disappeared
land of
inside the
departure
keyhole.
and makes friends with Square Enix, Ericus.
Oh, I see you are no ordinary street
Yes.
rat. Not if you could elude
And
my
then
ingenious
Grows up,
traps.
grows old, takes on apprentices,
Impressive.
becomes
Your
more and more
persistence,
obsessed with darkness.
It has won you nothing.
Gets old
Do
and
you not
crotchety,
see I am invincible?
takes over the body
Nothing
of
you
Terra
can do can
because he
defeat
wants
me.
to continue doing what he's doing.
I don't stand a
and
chance.
Gets a whole new
What do
body.
I do?
And
Genie to
that
Sora! Sora,
breaks
do you
off
read me?
into like two more
He's not kidding about the
people.
invincible part. None of your attacks can hurt him. But
And
Jafar's
at
a
some
genie
point,
now.
this
Like it or not,
is-
every genie has
I don't
a
know,
cage.
the disembodied soul, heart, mind
The lamp! Roger that, Genie. Over and out.
that travels back in time somewhere.
Stand still, you bothersome brat. It's over!
No, not you again!
It's time you bow to me!
I can't take much more of this! Okay, I give up! Promise! Pinky swear! I'll never do it again! I gotta find a new line of work.
Give me the lamp, child. It belongs to me.
Loot Crate is becoming shit.
Use the lamp!
Loot Crate
You can trap
on
Jafar inside it!
Hear that, Jafar?
Oh,
It's
the
time for you to
monthly
go home.
subscribing, the monthly subscription box. Is that the one that you're talking about, Paul? DualShock is disconnected. That is fine. We're okay with we're okay with the.
Is that it? Is it over?
We're okay with that being disconnected.
This
Well,
just ain't fair.
it'll come back
Jafar
together
was
soon,
supposed to
eventually.
help me cast this whole world into darkness.
Yeah,
Pete,
it's somewhat
found you.
somewhat unsurprising.
Hey, where you going?
Oh, thank you for
Sora.
the
Leaving
follow,
already?
Tiny Bismarck.
Yeah, it's time for me to go. I
Oh,
wish
how
you
come
to
the
help
alerts didn't
Jasmine
show up
home
on-
and give the lamp back to Aladdin.
How come the alerts
Consider
didn't
it
show up
done.
on the screen?
That's wish number 2. And what's on the menu for numero 3?
Oh, is it because I have
I
it
want my
underneath
last
everything
wish
I do?
to
It's
go
because
to
I have it
Aladdin.
underneath.
Whoops. If he hadn't found the
Is it
magic
possible
lamp, we never would have
to
met and
play
become
that
such
again?
good friends.
I don't know. I've never actually
On
done
top
this.
of that, I know here, he'll use it for you, for something good that's
Live
sure to make you
action?
happy.
No.
Sora.
Recent
You're the
events,
best! Talk
subscription
about a friend!
donations.
I'll tell Al that's how you feel. Catch you later, Sora!
There you go.
Goodbye, Genie.
Yeah.
Thanks for your help with everything. You're the best too.
You're the best. Data recovery 30%. Does that mean we're only 30% through these cutscenes? Because that would be fucking ridiculous. No way.
There
it cannot
you are,
possibly
Pete.
be.
You're not getting away this time.
It cannot possibly be only 30% through this.
That is where you're wrong. You
On the one
little
hand,
pipsqueak.
I want to check
I
the,
think
I
it's
guess,
time to show you
table of
who's
contents of the
real
videos
boss.
to see
Come
where we
on
actually
out,
are.
Maleficent.
On the other hand, I'm very afraid that if I was to exit,
Who's that?
Must
I
you
cannot
always
come
be so
back to this point
exasperating, my dear
in the
child?
cutscenes.
Do you require a
And we would
reminder
have to
of my
rewatch the beginning of the entire Agrabah chapter.
Hmm?
Because
Isn't that odd?
that's how this game works. Let's see, about the loot crates. About 2 years ago, they made the decision to limit their standard crates to only 4 items per box, but promised a t-shirt in every box. Today I got my May crate, 2 months late, and no t-shirts, and I'm
And now
paying
that it's
more
gone,
nowadays
this
for less
entire
products and
world
shit,
shall
so-
be mine to
Ooh.
rule.
Damn. Damn, that is, that is beyond,
my
like...
loyal minions.
That's beyond bad. That's...
Drag all that you see into deepest darkness!
Oh, look! Is that Riku? It is Riku!
You okay?
Yeah, even in digital form, Riku's here to save your ass.
Huh? Riku! Mickey!
Look at how...
Maleficent.
Did you hear how happy
What are you doing
Sora
here in the
sounded?
Date Escape?
Riku! You're
Date
here!
Escape?
Riku, I've been looking out
Spare
all
me
over
your
for
dull
you!
details.
Riku! Riku!
But since you're
at a
wondering,
certain
it was
point, you
all
just-
my
you
idea,
can't-
you bozo.
You can't not acknowledge that Sora
We
is
caught
at least
wind right
very
away you was up to
enthusiastic
something, see?
about Riku.
So I decided to pay you a little visit on Maleficent's
And this
orders.
is how
And what do I find?
they got digitized. They are in the real world. At this moment,
What's that bright light?
at this moment, they got digitized into the computer. So everything
That's how yours truly got sucked into the light show. I woke up
So
all
ever
by my
since
lonesome in
basically the
weirdest
very
place.
first world, ever since leaving Digital Destiny Island, you have been in the computer. You have been in the simulation. It has all been a dream.
Maleficent! You seeing this? Better get here right away!
You'll take no such time with me. What is
The
this
Halo
place?
ones were good. Then again, you
I
haven't
ain't
had a
no
subscription in 3
expert,
months. That's fair.
but I think it's hooking a bunch of places together.
Yeah, Arash got
Could
the
come in handy for taking over them worlds,
the Mass
huh?
Effect Andromeda
It does
one,
seem.
and was super
For
excited
once
about
you
that
may have
'cause
done something right.
he got like it came with the
And there you have
Hurricane
Me and Maleficent been digging around in here ever since.
highball
Lucky for
cups
us, this
and,
world
like,
connects
the-
right to
the
that
cereal
there shiny
bowls
castle of
and-
yours,
I don't
Mickey.
know. That one he was super excited for.
Oh, right.
But
I
most
mean,
of the
too.
other monthly
But that
crate
was
boxes,
before I took control of the only way
yeah,
out.
definitely
Make
they're not
sure you
they're not
guys
all
are stuck
that.
here forever.
It was you.
They're hard to.
You're the
they're
one who
hard
cut
to
the
be,
link.
I guess.
Of
themed,
what
I guess.
consequence is that now? Both worlds shall be mine quite soon. Then, when I have immersed this world in darkness, I shall send my heartless horde back into your little castle under my command.
Like you got your
That'll
UNSC
never happen.
cap and. Ooh,
The long
nice.
slumber ends, and very, very soon, all the worlds will belong to me. Just one thing. My worlds must be free of light, and yours are far too bright. It is time for all of you to fall under my spell into a deep sleep.
Where
You're
do the
wrong.
pieces of Sora fit into
This
this
is one
conspiracy?
world you won't touch.
Oh, good God. Okay. At this point, you know what? If we're gonna go full conspiracy theory, we're gonna have to do this in names and not in pictures because everybody's gonna start looking the same and I can't draw worth shit. Oh no! Data Riku's been captured.
Don't you know he belongs to the darkness?
Okay.
That means he is destined to be consumed by it like the rest of us.
So,
this boy is
where
under
do we
my control
where do we start
now.
with this?
I have
Maybe
great
we
hope that he
should,
will prove to be more than useful.
Get a new
Looks like
layer?
it's
How do
game
I don't remember what
over.
the key controls for a
And
new layer
you
are.
suckers are just a bunch of losers.
I'm just gonna move the cat over a little bit so I can see that I want to
Riku!
make a
He's gone.
new layer. We'll hide that for now.
Why,
so that it's
this
still
is
there, we
terrible.
can come back to it.
They can't just go and take Riku away.
And another thing, doesn't Riku have all the journal data inside of him?
That's true. The data stamp is going to be
Let's see how close we can get into this canvas.
And Jiminy, how many of the worlds still have bugs left in them?
I'm gonna go.
Well, it looks like it's only one. That sure is a shame. We were so close to being
1,
done.
2, 3, 4. That's where we were at.
Getting all the bugs would have meant finding a way back home for all of you.
Data Riku is a backup file. Yes,
Guys,
Data Riku is a backup
sorry.
file for the journals.
I really blew it this time.
But now the backup has been
It's not your fault, Sora.
is captured. How
Don't worry.
dare? How
I'll
dare?
take care of everything. I promise.
Your Majesty, that's dangerous.
I know I can find another way to get rid of the bugs. And rescue Riku, too.
Sounds good. Count me in.
The backup has been Norded. Oh God. Okay. Oh.
That's weird. My
My
keyblade isn't working.
Okay. So.
Sora, I'm sorry.
Okay.
But your keyblade was
So.
completely destroyed by Maleficent.
No way.
Where
But
does
how?
this whole? Where does this whole?
Thing is, about that keyblade, it was just an object that we programmed into
Where
the
does this whole
datascape from the
conspiracy
outside
begin?
world.
We have.
There's nothing we can do in
I'm
here.
gonna leave some space.
But once
because
we're all back at the
shit
real
is
castle,
gonna
we
happen.
might be able to rewrite the data and make a
Young.
new one. Except, one problem. Maleficent is blocking the path out of here. Until we can find a way back, you'll just have to do without one.
But what will I...
Don't you worry.
Young Xehanort from
Now it's time
Destiny
for me
Islands
to show you what I
decides
can do.
to fuck off.
You guys, hold down the fort.
Becomes let's say
I sure hope the kid is okay.
Of course he is.
let's say apprentice.
After all, King Mickey's brave and strong.
Yeah, I know. But he's going up against more than just the harmless.
He's gonna have to deal with whatever Maleficent and Pete are up to.
And with the bugs, maybe we should be getting worried, huh?
Well, the kid said to stay
Where?
here.
Yes.
What do you think we should do? Sora?
And then
Strange.
becomes
He was here a moment ago.
Oh, you don't think...
My keyblade's gone, but I'm still gonna help. I know I can save Riku. Oh. Pete!
What? Where'd that voice come from? Huh? Oh, wait, I know you. You're that annoying pipsqueak. Just what in the blazes are you doing here?
Start talking. Where are you keeping Riku?
Well, if you want to find your pally, you're gonna have to catch me first. So long!
Hey! Come back here! Show yourself!
And
Pete!
then we have.
Oh no! I'm trapped!
Oh no!
Well, ain't you a pointy-haired doofus coming in here when there ain't nothing you can do?
I can wipe that smug look off your face!
Ha! You can't touch me! Come on out, Heartless! Now you guys all play nice whilst I finish setting up our little puppet show. Have fun with your new best friends.
Wait! This would be nothing if only I had my Keyblade. No, I can do this on my own.
Here I come, Sora! Heartless be gone!
Let's see. Goofy!
Gorsh, Sora! How come you came to this place?
What do they call Xehanort in Kingdom Hearts?
The king wanted us
1?
all to stay together back in the library.
Just another apprentice?
You shouldn't have run off on your own like that.
Yeah.
Science boy.
I understand. Sorry.
Good. That means we can go.
Okay.
Science apprentice.
It's this way, silly.
Okay.
Huh? We're not going back?
I thought we were chasing after Pete.
I
Come
guess
on.
that counts as a step from old Xehanort to taking over his next body.
Chase after Pete?
Why haven't we used a Bane voice for bad voice dubs yet?
It's like you always
know
tell
what?
us.
That's
when you're
welcome
friends,
back, Wayward.
You do whatever you can to help
back.
each other.
We're trying to clear up the Xehanort conspiracy and timeline and how that fits into all the. So you have like 15 different Xehanorts and
you mean he
just
came
as
with
many
you?
Soras.
We were looking for you together. We must have got split up somewhere.
I hope he's okay. Come on, let's go look for him first.
So James, for the moment when you said like, did you drink too much tea with your new ass strainer? And when Kat was like, BRB going to get tea, for a moment I thought that was Wayward. I'm like, that reminds me, I should drink more tea.
You mean us?
But I thought you were the one who went missing, Donald.
The details don't matter. I was really sick about you two.
I went missing and
Donald,
I was worried about
sorry.
you two.
It's because my Keyblade got destroyed that we all ended up here in this place. I dragged you into a real mess.
I don't know. I don't know why we don't have, why we haven't tried Bane yet. But that might be something that will come up eventually.
You don't need to apologize to us.
Huh?
Actually, we kind of like getting dragged into your messes.
The Hong Kong
but why?
Coffee, tea, and like condensed milk drink. We were actually talking about that at work today. Like Hong Kong milk tea in comparison to like other Western milk tea is very, very different. And
thanks, Donald. You too, Goofy.
Yeah, like I think what was it? My coworkers called it like the yin yang tea because it's like black. It's tea, yeah.
Hey guys,
because it's
I
tea
just
with
say
like black coffee and.
Why are you saying that now, Sora?
When I'm with the two of
condensed milk.
I feel like I can do anything. It's kind of like we've done this before.
It's kind of like
no
we did
memory
this
of
before
it,
because you have.
But it still feels like it happened.
Then that means the three of us are true friends, just like I always do.
It's kind of fun to make the same friend twice. And a little exciting.
It's not yin yang. It's apparently named after ducks.
Yeah.
Like
we still
like
have to
that
catch Pete and then figure out a way to rescue Riku.
Is it the Donald Duck? How is it named after ducks?
Let's go.
Because the male and female are ultra hella different looking.
We've got you, Pete. Stop.
I guess so. Okay. So science bros and art. Okay, this is where we left off. Split off into. Is this where we split off? Yes. This is where we split off into.
Heartless.
I guess we'll put. What was his fucking name? And Sam.
That's not all.
Seeker of Darkness.
Look out!
Oh, there he goes. You know what? No. Yes. This is fine. And then down to...
Or a sandwich.
Donald! Goofy! What do I do now?
This is fine.
Why the blazes would you chumps risk
My reality
your
was
necks
shattered
for
the
a
day
lump
you
of
learned that.
data?
You know what?
Why, he's a phony.
You
guys made him,
my
and that
reality is shattered
Keyblade
as well.
of his,
I never knew
He's not
this.
even real.
Ooh, wow, Jesus! It's like one of them just grayscale.
Donald.
Oh, they're so
Some
pretty.
Friend, he ain't nothing
They are
more
so
than
pretty.
an empty shell. The kid doesn't even have a heart.
God, it's
That's not true. We've all got Sora's heart right here inside us.
What a load of bunk.
Yeah, one is RGB and one is monochrome.
Why would Sora keep fighting for us? No matter how hard things got for him, if he didn't care about
I feel like this is where
And me
we
and
need
Donald,
to
we're
add
always
enough-
gonna
a
fight
different
for him,
color
too.
into the mix.
That's because
That
he's in
is-
our hearts as much
We need
as
to add a
we're
different color
inside
into
of
the mix,
his.
which means
Something else. And I can say this
let's
for
see
sure.
if I can.
Sora is our
Bring that
friend,
down,
and
maybe
that
get a
makes
little
him
bit of
our
a-
power. Let's say it together. My friends are my power.
My friends are my power.
Friends are my power.
Oh, enough with the mush already. You bugs are done, see? And I bet all that power can't protect you now.
Donald! Goofy! Please, just stop!
Oh no!
Time to
Donald and
say
Goofy are
goodnight.
gonna die!
Let him go!
Oh my god. Did you just make what is that French
What
duck
just happened?
duck dish like
Is it the Keyblade?
like
How'd
juice
you
of like
get that? Seriously?
like juice of
Well,
duck.
Ephesus
It was like where you
crushed that
basically
thing
take
like
a
it was
take a
bug.
take a duck and you just like no, you take a
Sora,
duck and you like
it
put it
looks
through
to
a
me
duck
like
press
something
and like
inside
you
of
just
you
like
has been changed somehow.
I don't know.
Mickey, but what did I do?
It's
What was
some
inside of me
hella
that changed?
I can't say
bougie
what
ass.
it is for sure, but I think a new
Yes,
part
the
of you has
duck
been
press.
awakened.
That is what
The
what
Keyblade's
Donald
power comes
was
from
put
the
through.
wielder's
He was put
strength
through a
of
duck
heart.
press.
Once, an old
And
friend
yeah,
said to
somehow
me,
he
"A
survived."
heart is so much more than any system." The Keyblade we gave you before was one we created. It was nothing but data. To tell you the truth, I never expected it to have the same kind of power as the real Keyblade. That weapon was just a replica. It didn't have any substance. That's why Maleficent could destroy it so easily. But during your journey, you really made a connection with all of us. You've become more than the system, Sora. The power you found inside of you isn't like anybody else's. And when you access that power, that's what brought your Keyblade back. Well, and that's what I believe anyway. Only you had the power to do it.
A power that's just mine.
Yep, I think that's right. I've been searching all over, trying to find a way to fix the leftover bugs, but everything looks like it's okay.
Conjuring up a new Keyblade just ain't fair. Maybe it's time for me to make a strategical retreat.
No way! Not so fast! Give us Riku! Right now!
I've about had it with the lot of you. Now get out of my way!
Huh? What now?
Sayonari. See you later. Go!
Oh no! He's gone!
But look, it's a keyhole.
Let's go!
Wait. I need to do this on my own.
Canard a la presse.
Up till
yes,
now,
that is
all
what
of you helped me.
that's
the reason I made it this far.
that's what we're looking for.
But guys, it's my turn now. I have the Keyblade again.
It is still
I'm gonna
seared
help you
duck
find a
breast
way
first
back.
and foremost. And then it just takes what? Takes the bones and everything.
Huh?
Yeah, it's like you take the bones, the cooked bones,
just a little.
and you put it into the breast, and you just.
It's not like we can stop you.
Yeah, and
right,
you
Sora?
press
Just
the
remember,
blood
you're never
and
alone.
juices out of the skeleton.
When you get hurt, it hurts us too. Sora, you're always a part of our team.
So it's not like you put the whole duck in there,
I'll
but
come back
it's
safe and
it's
sound.
a very
I promise you
intense
that.
contraption. Is this where Data Sora makes some kind of heroic sacrifice as well? Because that parallels what he did the first time?
It's the end of the road.
I've clearly stopped paying attention to this. I actually don't know what's going on anymore.
Don't you know when to quit?
No. And you're coming with me.
Like, I'm still trying to,
I'm done with
like,
you ruining
we're
all
trying
my
to figure out how all of this pieces
Because
together.
I got a brand new plan for you.
So this is where Sora starts. Sora, let's skip to Sora grows up, I guess.
Not this again.
Let's see, how much space do I have this on this canvas? Enough. Alright,
Well,
we'll
I
figure it
still
out.
got an ace
So,
up my
Sora
sleeve. Come on out
grows
and say
up.
hello.
Can you imagine the guy who one day went, hey, you know what we should do with the rest of this duck carcass? We should crush it.
Sora, stay back!
Oh no, the backup data has been corrupted.
What happened?
Glad you asked. I went and took the liberty of taking away his liberty.
Ooh, that doesn't sound very good.
This sure is
You took away, you went to the liberty to take away his liberty. Ooh, that's a lot of rough manhandling. This is not cool. Is this a children's game? Is this a children's game? Like, this is getting some like real bad vibes going on.
Answer to you.
No? Okay then. What if I add a little more juice?
Stop!
Well, that ought to keep you for a while. So long. I'll just leave you two to get reacquainted.
Riku, talk to me.
I heard a scream. Sora, tell me what's going on.
And
Mickey,
then you dial up
it's
the
Riku.
angst.
They put
I
bugs
mean,
in
like,
him.
what are they? It's like
Riku!
12-year-olds?
Riku!
Yeah, dude just got sent to the Shadow Realm. Oh my god, he just got fucking nuked.
Riku! Please. Can't you hear what we're saying to you?
He's gonna shank you, man. That's gonna be
Destroy
some...
me!
What?
You know what? Oof, that is rough. Alright. It never ends well for Riku. Poor guy. Seriously though. Poor guy. He doesn't catch a break. And what has he done to deserve it? Nothing. He was a good kid that wanted to protect his friends, and like he had the Keyblade properly bestowed upon him in a proper ceremony.
Well, if the bugs
And
have taken
he's
over
the only one that
Riku,
just gets shit on.
then that means he might not ever wake up unless we get rid of the bugs first.
Riku.
Okay, so Sora's heart now
So if I
contains.
debug him, Riku will come back to us.
Huh?
Oh yeah, who is in Sora's heart? Okay,
Guys,
Sora's heart.
I gotta go inside to look.
Okay, let's do an aside here.
Who's to
Sora's
say if
heart
it's even safe inside
is-
Riku?
I know it's risky, but if a friend needs
I'm just
me to
gonna-
be there, I'll
This
be
is
there to
Sora.
help.
And
Well, I guess that's Sora for you.
Still can't talk you out of it, huh?
Sora
But we'll
has,
do everything we can to help you out.
Thanks, guys.
He has a piece of Ventus?
Sora, don't forget,
And then
you're not
he has
going
a
in there
piece
alone.
of
Your friends will be right there fighting alongside you in spirit,
of
no matter where you go.
Ventus. Ventus' shadow kind of becomes so like not really in Sora's heart, but like is influenced by, which is why Vanitas looks like Sora.
It sure is empty.
And then we have Roxas, which
this
is
really the inside
because
of
he
Riku's
looks like him because of Ben. And then you have.
Are you okay?
You know what, this was a very good idea because
You shouldn't be here,
because
Sora.
Xemnas tries to make a
can fight
copy
the bugs
of
off a little
Roxas, which
longer.
ends up becoming.
But they're spreading, and in just a bit of
Fucking
time, they'll take over all my data.
Xion.
And they won't stop there.
So
they're going to
there's-
dominate the
And I
entirety
feel
of the
like there was
datascape.
one more.
And that includes you too. You won't be able to last long. Here, take this, and escape while you can.
What is it?
It's data that isn't supposed to be inside Jiminy's journal. Someone added it after the fact.
Here we go.
So this someone,
this is where
was
like
this the same person who filled
this
you
is
with
where
the
something
journal's
new comes
data?
in. There's something new added
don't
to
know
the
for sure.
journal that wasn't there
It's
before.
up to you now to find
Murder, intrigue.
You've got to
find
figure
out who it
it
is. And
Because of you, all the bugs outside are gone. If you can just solve the mystery of this extra data, then the journal will be completely restored.
oh
It'll also
God,
give the
Kingdom
others
Hearts
a
gives
way
me
back
such a
home.
headache.
But wait, what will happen to you?
I'll dive into the darkness
I will become one of the
and take
darkness.
the bugs with me so they're destroyed. They'll
Self-sacrificing
never
Riku.
see the light again. This will all be over.
I can't let
Go.
you do that, even if you're just
Well, I can still control
even if
this.
you're just ones and zeros. You are a real
I
boy
won't be
now,
able to hold
Riku.
them off much longer. Hurry, Sora. If you leave now, you can make it out. I don't want to hurt you. You have to go.
Riku, I get it.
Oh, you had the other
There's
bot still
still
running.
just enough
That's why
time.
we were doubling up on
Right. Great.
on alerts.
Since there's escape time, that means there's enough time to stop the bugs and help you, right?
Like I wasn't
I didn't
sure
mean
where they
that.
were coming from, but
Come on, this
I
is
wasn't
me
exactly
here.
gonna question it.
You didn't really think I'd just give up and leave you like this.
Sora. I remember now. Once you get an idea in your head,
That's right. Now tell me how to save you. Huh?
see that door? It should lead deeper into my data.
That's right, Sora.
Inside,
Go
you'll
deeper
find
into
a
his
vast
data.
world created from my memories. Once
Deeper.
you've gotten rid of the bugs in one world, another world should open before you. Bugs are everywhere, Sora. Be careful.
Okay. Be right back.
This must be nearing the end of the end of the storyline because I mean that's how all the games are. Like you start on well not exactly, but I mean you have your starting point and then you always end up back to where you started. Now we're back on Disney Island, so we're getting there. I think well, Riku did ask Sora to destroy him. That's right. In one way
Thanks
or
to
another.
you, I can access this world now that you've weakened the bugs
And
here.
that sailed 1,000 ships. Oh God! Look at, there's like
It's been a
5 of them.
while.
There's Sora, 1, 2,
It
3,
has. Hey,
4.
do you remember when you
5.
left me
Actually,
that
no, that's
keyhole
right.
here
so
before?
like these 5 are all.
You needed a chance to prove yourself with the Keyblade.
Let's just label this.
You also needed to learn how everything works in the datascape.
I didn't know I'd have to face such a big monster. Did you know what was inside?
Sorry about that. I didn't have time to show you the ropes.
Sora's all like, oh, I'm gonna destroy that boy,
Inside
alright?
the journal, the Heartless had already shattered the walls
More
between
like,
worlds.
no, more like, I
And
can't
soon,
destroy you,
more and more
Riku.
things were
You're
breaking
my
down.
best friend.
The bugs were attacking the
I'm
wall between the
gonna
datascape
love
and the
you
real world.
softly,
I had to weigh all the
sensually.
options. I decided to
Yeah.
use the damage to my advantage.
Of course.
And call Mickey and the others here to
Anyways.
help.
Where did... You're a fool,
I know
Sora.
I put everyone in danger.
It's too late.
But I
I'm
had no
already with the
choice.
darkness.
Mickey said there was a mysterious message added to the journal, right?
Oh, what happened to my marshmallows?
After all
let's
this,
see.
we haven't figured it out.
Yeah, I gave
think
up on the
dragging
timeline.
everybody
Like
into
when it
this
starts,
was
when it
wrong.
comes to Sora, things just
As long as
get
our
even
friends
more
get back
complicated.
safely, it'll be fine.
Like, just know that
We should go.
all of these people are basically part of Sora in one way or another. It's absurd. They're like I don't know, one big, not quite happy incestuous family ish. Oh wait, no, Shion, I should also mention that is Kairi.
Hey there. Looks like you've taken care of the
Where'd
bugs
that
here
go?
too.
Uh-oh.
Riku!
What did I do? What did I do?
Sora, I owe you.
What did I do?
Last time I was here, it was to keep some kids safe from danger.
Do you mean Huey, Dewey, and Louie?
Yeah. They were targets.
Shit, what did I do?
Because they
Oh, no.
had pieces of the keyhole.
Uh-oh.
I knew somebody had to look out for them, so I decided to do it.
But Riku, why didn't you let me know what was going on when we met?
I'm sorry.
Come on.
You still needed to toughen up a little bit more on your own.
Uh-oh.
You
I
had
think
a
my
rough
camera's
job.
glitched.
And if
Oh
you
no, my
couldn't
camera's
do
glitched.
it, then... Well, I guess my only option would have been to handle it on my
I
own.
guess we're,
Riku.
starting a new one then.
You know what?
Sure.
You gotta stop doing everything by yourself.
Sure.
I like getting dragged into your messes. Donald and Goofy said that. Friends want to help you out whenever they can.
Sora,
Forget that on my own talk.
I'm sorry. You're right.
And stop with all the apologizing. Come on, we've got things to do.
If I move this down a little bit, I can actually see what I'm trying to do over on this screen. Can I? No, I can't. I want to. Okay, there we go. That'll fit more. This is why I use corkboard, pushpin, photos, and string. I know, this is like... Conspiracy! Sora's heart! Xemnas! Xehanort! Oh, good
Sora.
God.
I'm sorry.
Come on, stop saying that.
Can you blame me? I should never have let the bugs in like this. Every time, it's me against an outside force.
I missed a part.
I always seem to give in.
Is Riku responsible for... Is Data
Hey,
Riku responsible for the bugs somehow?
Question. How many worlds have we been to now?
Huh?
'Cause not too long ago, the answer to that question would have been only one. But now we've been to all kinds of places, on tons of adventures. And instead of just sitting around and dreaming about what's out there, we only have to remember it. It's that easy. We've got the whole universe inside. There are worlds inside us. Try and let that sink in.
Yes.
I don't know
yes.
much, but
Like,
that's amazing.
You are entitled to like
Incredible.
this series, but let's
But
not
you
kid
know,
ourselves about
no matter the
it
world,
being...
No matter how far.
About it making any
You're always
goddamn
the same.
sense. Like,
You're right.
we're
There may
already
still
like
be
a layer
outside
within a
forces
layer
trying
within
to
a
pull you
layer.
in.
And I've
But I know
I've
you're
gotten
not gonna
lost
lose.
on
Everything you touch makes you stronger. It always
everything
has.
the light touches makes you
Sora.
stronger.
Sounded good, right?
It'll make
You're
a lot
not
of
the only
sense.
one who's grown through all this.
That's one way to put it.
Huh. Yeah, well, you're still kind of a half pint.
Hey,
I don't know
Don't
what
think I'm not
happened
gonna
to this
remember that
canvas
when I'm
and
taller
why
than
it,
you.
like, fucked up. But we have a new one here.
I look forward to the day that happens. Hey, Sora.
Yeah?
Never mind.
We haven't seen
I'll
an
tell you when
update to
it's
the
all
hurt
over.
count
Okay.
in a while. But
I'll
the
see you on the
moment
other
Roxas
side.
shows up, this will just go, this will just like explode exponentially. And I think that should be happening soon. Like, I think these are the bugs within Data Riku? It's gonna happen, Riku, and when it does, my pants are gonna be really tight. And it'll be
Remember
flossed
this?
6 inches up
It
my
was right
butt
around
crack.
here that I came to save you.
Yeah. This is where Maleficent ambushed me.
I still
thought
can't
I
get
was a
over
goner.
that.
I'd gotten a bad feeling,
Oh, God.
and Mickey knew something was up.
I'm glad you came when you did. That's when I lost the power of the Keyblade.
Only 6
see?
inches now. I don't know. How many inches did you give him?
How's that?
No matter what you lose, you can
You're
always
lost
get it
with
back.
all this data shit? Yeah.
And that means
yeah.
you can definitely get yourself
Let's
back.
see if I can't do a quick recap of what's gone, what's
I
happened.
kind of envy you. You've got a simple world.
Is that a good thing?
We're gonna start
I
with
envy
because
whatever
in order
makes
to,
you think
to,
it could
to
be.
kind of understand what's
Gee,
going on here, we do
thanks
need
a
a little
lot.
bit of.
Come on. Let's head back.
Hey,
Okay.
wait up!
Is this how close I was? I was. Okay, so this is where we are. 12, definitely 12. Okay.
Enough hurt's been
so,
undone for you to
what's
access
up with the data shit?
innermost reaches
Let's
of my data.
start with. We don't need the
But
whole
remember,
timeline, but we need KH1
In there lies the source of all sources.
to
We don't know the bug's true
CO
form or
chain of
origin,
memories to
or why it's even here.
So if we take it out, we'll solve the last of the Datascape's
Kingdom
problems.
Hearts.
Yes. Everything
2.
should be like it was before.
Thanks for everything.
And right now
I
we
feel
are
like
at
after going through all your memories, now
coded.
the journey's made me that much stronger.
You don't have to thank me.
Sure I do.
Which is
There's
going
no
to go
way I would have
on
made
to
it this far without your help, Riku.
Dream drop
Plus,
distance.
You were even there when I woke up. Remember when I first got my hands on the Keyblade? You were there from the start.
Birth by sleep.
What do you mean?
Fragmentary
The first time I
passage.
saw you
Kinda
was on
counts,
our
not
island.
really.
What?
And then
I was sure I saw you there in your black coat.
H.
Huh.
3. Okay, so that's the timeline of what's going on.
Keep focus. Are you ready for
We're
this
at
fight?
recoded. What we know.
I'm afraid I have to stay out here.
At the end of
But I will
KH2,
leave you with this.
the
No matter what's in there now,
the darkness
don't
has
hold
been
back.
pushed back. We are now back into the light. Sora, Riku, and Kairi have reunited, and they've gone home to Destiny Island, and they're finally having a good summer, and they're finally having fun. They're sitting out on
Riku,
their play
how
island in the
did-
sunset. Suddenly, they get a
No.
letter in a bottle
not
from
him.
King Mickey,
Can't be
and you don't know what that's
The
what
bugs
it
must
says,
have
but it
absorbed
sets
his
up the
power and
premise
taken this
for
form.
more adventures.
Now I see why he felt he had to warn me about you.
This story
Here it goes.
is not more adventures. This story is why why Mickey sent the. Oh fuck. No, the PS4 shall not reset in 10 minutes. It's been. Oh, hello, Doodlebug Debs. How are ya? Sup? How are you? You are here for the Cork Conspiracy Day. You are here for a Corkboard Conspiracy Day. Because fucking Kingdom Hearts. Oh, damn! You
That should have
destroyed
cleared
that
all the bugs
bug.
inside him.
Oh, you
time to
destroyed
head
that,
home.
Riku. Alright. Conditions for awakening met.
Nicely done.
Riku, thanks.
Ooh,
Did
nice.
that bug
Meal prep.
Try to use my power for itself?
Yep. But how'd you know that?
Because he is me and I am him.
Just a feeling. I thought it might try to exploit the darkness that's been lurking inside of me.
I definitely did not watch this part the first time, so I have no idea what's going on. Anyways,
of what you have.
this game is
Always surrounded by friends.
basically telling us the reason why
Trust you
Mickey sent
completely.
that
Stop right there.
letter in
First
a bottle
off, I
at
trust
the
you.
end of
Second,
KH2.
my friends are your friends too.
So,
ask.
What happened,
course
if you
we're your
remember,
friends,
is that
Riku.
Jiminy
Hey,
has
Sora,
been
are you guys
writing
okay
little
in there?
journals throughout Kingdom Hearts 1, Chain of Memories,
and just give a holler if you need
and
help. We'll be here.
Kingdom Hearts
My
2.
friends.
Make sense? Makes sense. Keeping up with the
Guess you're right.
Just
Let's
he
go,
likes
Riku.
he likes keeping a detailed
Everybody's waiting
journal
for us.
of what of your adventures. Except when you went through Kingdom Hearts, when you went through Chain of Memories,
Hurry, Sora.
Namine
You've got to
basically
escape.
fucked everything over
Someone's
and
trying to close the road back to the outside world.
and
Go now, or you'll be trapped inside here.
Erased
okay.
your journals because she had to.
That
She
should
fucked
get
with
you
your
out of
memories and had to put it all back together.
Sora, thanks again.
I think
I'll see you on the other side.
I think it also fucked
Yeah.
with this journal.
I'll hold you to
So,
that.
The journal from Kingdom Hearts 1 and the journal from Chain of Memories were corrupted, erased.
You made
Something
it back.
happened. So Jiminy's all like, how do we figure out what's going
Welcome
on?
back, Sora.
Everything I wrote is
Good.
gone except
look like
a
you're okay.
please thank
Mickey, it's good to be here. You guys,
Nami.
listen. You'd never believe the stuff I saw.
Thank
Actually,
Namine.
we
That's
saw
the
it all.
only thing that's in that
you
journal.
got rid of the last
Only
of the
thing
bugs
that's-
from the datascape.
That's left.
We really owe ya.
Yep. Happy I could help.
Yeah.
Oh, hey,
all that's left is
Riku.
this. Everything
Is
else is
Riku
gone.
all right?
And so
I'm
Junior's
just
like,
fine.
what the fuck?
Sorry to
Why
put you
is
through
this?
all that.
And then Chip and Dale's are like,
Riku.
let's digitize
Looks like
your
we managed
journals
to
and
keep
then we
that
can
promise.
find the bugs.
Yeah.
Because that's
I wish
exactly
we had
how
some time to
computers
sit
work.
around
It's
and
not how
catch up.
computers work, but you know what?
But
I'm
these
gonna give
guys
you a
need
pass.
to hurry. Go
You
there.
you eventually came up with the gummy phone,
As
so I'm gonna
promised.
give you a pass.
That's your road home to the real
Yes.
world where everyone's
Sora
waiting
is wearing
for
a
you.
romper. It is a onesie.
So this is it. Time for us to leave.
Have you never noticed this?
And time to say bye to the datascape.
It's not every day that
Like,
I get
a
to
straight
explore
up onesie.
Majournal's world. Now that the moment's here, I'm kind of sad we have to go.
So,
You can always come back another time.
so
Great idea.
we have now
and
we
next
have
time, we can
a
bring
merry
everybody.
band of
That sounds like fun.
Actually,
Mickey,
there's something important I haven't told you yet. It's just... No.
Goofy.
It can wait until you've made it through.
What does
Thank you,
Goofy's face
Riku.
look like?
Goodbye. You two take care, okay?
Yep. See ya.
Mickey, Goofy, and Donald.
Did we?
Yahoo! We have been waiting for you.
Are now overlooking a computer.
Chip and Dale are here, so I think that means
We're really here.
It's true. We're finally home.
With
Our
a
castle
little
in the real world.
digital Sora.
Hooray! We did it.
Can you guys hear me?
Hmm?
Glad to see you made it back safely.
Loud and clear, Riku. We're here because of you. Thank you.
I know, drawing the computer screen with proper stroke order. Dear God. Is
Well,
this like the end of Yu-Gi-Oh? I don't know what
Guess
the end
Sora
of
and
Yu-Gi-Oh
I are
is.
done for now.
I honest to God don't remember.
It's all over now that we figured out how to get rid of the bugs.
This is like
The journal
full-on
will go back
CRT,
to the way it was.
old school computer screen.
Is that right, Jiminy?
Yes, it should return to how it was when I first wrote everything down.
Let's see.
Without all those pesky bugs, the journal entry should appear back in their original state.
They should.
Right.
But they didn't.
the entries will reappear as they were before. And all of the rest has to be reset. That means
there's gonna be some hella fucking
the whole
crossover with these
adventure we
lines,
all
but you know what? I don't fucking care anymore.
It'll be swept from our memories like it never happened.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
Does that mean you're gonna forget?
So the
about
idea was we
time
were gonna have a little
together?
digital version of Sora
all the
run
stuff
through
that
the
we're
little
talking
digital
about
version of the
right
journals and like
data.
you know,
just the way it
debug
goes.
everything. There's a glitch in the
Not
system.
fair.
There's a glitch in the matrix. Let's fix it.
Hmm.
So little Sora is supposed to take his little keyblade and go
Riku
around and fix
explained
these bugs
things.
because
I know it's not
and
what
we all
want.
know how that ends.
But guys,
with
if that's the way
computer
everything's
science.
meant to be, then
You fix one bug and 99 more come up. That's exactly what happens. And like
You
suddenly
went
now
through
you
so
have like
much.
oh fuck.
You really helped us in the datascape.
And now you have like
Taking all
more
that
text
away is such
that's
a...
showing up.
Thank you.
Like
But actually, I'm okay with it.
riddle
Besides, you won't be able to get rid of us that easily.
this.
Me and Riku, we aren't going anywhere. We might lose some memories, but that doesn't matter when we've still got you guys. Our adventure may not be found in the journal, but you'll always find us in your hearts. No matter what happens, we'll be right here.
Because hanging out with Jiminy has led to
As
Sora
long
hitting
as you
bugs.
remember
You
us
know what?
and
Sure.
everything that
let's-
we've been
let's
through
take that.
together.
So somewhere in between
Well then, who
all of
knows?
this,
Sora?
in Digital Sora's adventures, I don't know how. I don't know why. I entirely missed the part these three got sucked into
okay?
the digital world of
What's that?
themselves. So they are now also in the computer.
What is this power?
And so,
It's so much
but they don't
stronger than
realize
anything
it
I've ever
for quite a
felt
while.
before.
Eventually, they do. I don't
Could it
remember
be
how.
some sort
Pete
of
comes
bug?
in,
Whoa!
does something nefarious.
I thought we got rid of all of them.
I thought we did too. There's a chance we were wrong.
What do we do now?
You know,
That message
little
said it
Data
was going to delete
little
the
Data
data
Riku is gonna look like Pac-Man.
Can't let something that powerful get loose. The journal data has to be locked.
So that's gonna be Riku.
Then we're gonna lose you and Sora. And what was in the journal. We'll lose it all.
That's not the only problem.
So they
Both
so
Maleficent and
Data
Pete
Sora
are
and
still
Data
inside
Riku
the datascape too.
with the help of
We can't let
regular
that
ass
be deleted,
Mickey,
can we?
Mickey, Donald,
Even
and
if I've
Goofy
never been
in the
their
digital
biggest
world
fan,
have
they're not made of
eventually
data. We
finally
have gotta
managed
find a way to save them.
to
Then locking the
undebug
data isn't an option.
and restore the
Both
journals.
worlds are at stake. What do we do?
And they should be fine now.
Oh,
Except they're now also
You guys, hang
Like,
tight. I'll take care of this.
extra
Sora,
pages.
Where are you going?
And extra
Hey,
things
Sora,
coming out of it.
are you
You're
crazy?
like, who the fuck wrote
No
this?
way I'm gonna leave them
Where
out
is this
there.
coming from? I
You
don't
heard
know.
what Mickey
We're
said.
going to look.
I gotta
We're
find
gonna
Pete
find
and
out
Maleficent.
where all
But
these
you don't
messages
even know
about
where they
Hurt
are.
come from.
Then I'll just have
Because
to go look
at
for
some
them.
point, this was
Aren't you
being
afraid?
chain of memories, and
All our memories.
I should also
Our
mention,
entire existence. Even this whole world could get erased.
what was it? 350
I'm afraid. Why wouldn't I be?
over 2 days.
But
because at this point,
you know
Roxas is
why I have
also
to do
part
this.
of this
You've
somehow.
been in my shoes before. You fought with no one beside you. Because you knew that was a lot less scary than just sitting around and waiting by yourself for the end to come. Riku, you once
All of
said,
this is because Roxas is
what's
mad
important
somehow.
are the actions that you take.
I haven't figured out how
I don't know if there's
because I
any
don't
way
quite
that we
remember.
can win,
But Roxas comes in,
but I know
and good God,
I've gotta at least try.
is oh God, is anyone actually? Did anyone catch what's going on? Because I don't remember.
Yeah. Excuse me there, Maleficent. But do you really think we're getting anywhere
Also,
with this Colossus?
speaking of more conspiracies, Maleficent is the only character
would be an
that
insult.
has stayed consistently through every single fucking game.
I fought this
every
thing on the
single
island.
one.
But I thought it got swept away into the darkness, along with everything else.
Well, actually, you know what?
Listen
Maybe
to
not
me.
through
You two
58
need to
over
get
2
out of
days,
here.
but
Do you actually think I'll take orders from one such as you?
Yeah, but Maleficent, I think the Pipsqueak
let's
here
see
may
if
have
I
a point.
can't.
Silence, coward. You will do as I...
She also knows more than you think, which is kind of cool. Yeah, she knows like far more than she's letting
Pete!
on.
Maleficent!
We're gonna
Unbelievable!
move this timeline over
This
because
guy's a lot
now
stronger than what I thought
that
before.
we mentioned Maleficent,
No way is this the same guy.
I feel like we should add her to the list. Hatred, rage, hatred, and now glitches to feed my darkness.
Feeds on the glitches?
Wait.
Oh, I guess all the
That's
messages
it.
have been from
Sora,
from this
you're not
guy.
the only one who changed, who evolved within the datascape.
Riku, you want to fill me in?
358 by
Yes,
2 days was fun.
but listen
We turned
to
it
me
into a
carefully.
sordid tale of
I know
child
where
luring.
the bugs came from. All of them. It's your
Of
shadow.
grooming.
It's your Heartless, Sora.
My Heartless?
You once turned into a Heartless. Though you may not remember.
So that's where you
It was
learned
recorded into the
never
journal
to
along with
take
everything else.
ice cream from
Then
older
it
men.
vanished.
Who knows what
Your
nefarious
memories
things they're
disappeared
up
too,
to.
but you managed to
Where
get
came
those
up
back.
From, this was
For
this
some
one.
reason,
Okay, so
though,
now we're going back
The
from
pages of the journal.
birth
They stayed
by
blank.
sleep, which is
And you think
alright,
my
and then
Heartless is
before
responsible for that?
was-
It makes sense. Everything in Jiminy's journal revolved around one person. And that person is you, Sora. Without you, there never would have been any entries. This whole time you've been evolving in the datascape, finding new strength. Your Heartless has been absorbing data and doing the same. It's grown, Sora. Just like you have.
But Riku, we put all the data back. That must have at least weakened it, right? I can still stop it, can't I?
No. I should have realized all of this sooner. Normally, defeating a Heartless causes its heart to be released. Then the heart's returned to the person who lost it. But when you defeat Heartless here in the datascape, that wouldn't set any real hearts free. Remember, Sora, hearts can't be turned to data.
Okay, so
Instead,
we know that
I
Maleficent
think what you
was in
released are
Kingdom Hearts
probably
1
the
and
Heartless's
was
minds.
already like
I did all that?
was already like
But then, where did the mines end up? Where could
after
they have
the
gone?
darkness
They're right in
and
front
power
of
and
you.
stuff.
Your Heartless has
Actually,
been
I don't
gathering,
think Maleficent really
then
truly
devouring
made a
the dark
made
intentions
a,
of all the fallen Heartless.
was
That's where
ever
it gets
like
its
truly
power.
herself in
From
Chain of
dark
Memories. Only
data.
like
And
the
now,
memory of her.
Just like you, it's
So,
become
I don't
something
think that really
greater.
counts. And then she's in Kingdom
Something
Hearts
much
2.
more powerful.
She herself
If
appears
something this
in
powerful got into
Recoded,
Mickey's
not like a
world?
digital version of
Oh,
Maleficent,
no!
but like Maleficent herself
I have
is
to
in
protect
Recoded.
them. I'll use
And
the
like
strength
she's
they've given me.
definitely one of the moving parts in Dream Drop
Is it
Distance,
over?
and definitely makes an appearance in Kingdom Hearts 3. You know what? If the word hatred is there, does that count? I'm gonna count that in. No, that's hurt.
Wait, how is this possible?
Oh yeah, the new Maleficent movie trailer.
Changing.
I actually liked the first
It's evolving.
Maleficent movie. That was an interesting spin, interesting take on the lore. Considering that, was it the proper etiquette is to invite is to invite the fairies and invite the witches, and Maleficent otherwise could have just turned down the invitation, but she would have been invited. But no, you slighted her by not even extending the invite, which is why you got first to begin with. Anyways,
Mickey! How?
Anything to help a friend.
so
Don't
it's
you remember what I
like the
said?
first Maleficent movie was
We
interesting take
always help friends.
in like
Even when the darkness closes in on you,
in turning the
all you have to do is
like,
look inside.
from whose
And that's
history
where you'll find
are
your
you
life.
are you viewing? Right?
Come on,
Everybody
Sora.
knows.
It's time to do this.
Everyone knows the Kingdoms version. But what about Maleficent's version? Interesting. Alright, I'll take it. Maleficent 2 is just like... is definitely, that starts going into the realm of like fan fiction and this is what I want to see, and I don't actually really care. Mickey always shows up when it's a cutscene, never when you need him in-game. It's true. He's never there when you need him. He's just like in and out whenever he decides.
Oh. Pete! Maleficent! You're here! You're all right!
I found them caught inside a rift in the data.
Like, at some point, I don't know when.
We were just fine.
Oh, wait, was
you
it...
will hear no words of thanks from me, child.
1? 2? No, I think it was Kingdom Hearts 1, because that's when, like, you eventually you did defeat
See you chumps on the
Maleficent
other
in Kingdom Hearts
side.
1. But whatever the fuck happened there...
Well, I think I'll keep
threw
an
her
eye
back
on them
in
on their
time.
way out.
And by
I
the way,
think,
don't think we're letting you off the hook.
Is what happened. And that's where she learned about the Keyblade and the powers and the darkness and the stuff and the thing.
Pretty soon,
and
the data will go
that
back to
is
its
what
original form.
Drove
The way
her
it was before, all of those bugs showed up.
It's time to say
recoded,
goodbye.
at least. And moving forward.
What gives?
To seek
Is
the darkness.
it a glitch?
Or at least
There's some
seek
kind
the
of lump in
Keyblade.
my throat.
It's not a glitch. That's
I don't
just
know, man.
what goodbye feels like.
We've got
When we met in the
we've got a
datascape,
conspiracy board going on.
It brought back a whole bunch of memories. The day I set out on my first big adventure. The day I made a new friend. A special friend. They all came rushing back to me. I knew that the journal, it's not just a diary, it's a collection. A collection of all we felt. The journal shows what's in our hearts. I promise.
Like, this is
We'll
definitely
tell
where the
other Sora and Riku about what happened here.
recap
That way,
of
this
all
journey
the
that we
previous
just
games
had will be one
kind of
everyone
ends and
shares.
starts to become its own
The
game.
memories
Like,
will
Recoded starts
always
to become
connect
its own
us.
game with its
They'll
own
be
plot
our own
and story.
special bond.
But at this
Remember,
point, I've gone so far in that I
we're
don't
friends
even remember.
forever, Sora.
Yep. Friends forever, Your Majesty.
Is Mickey talking about the early short where he made an
It's
airplane and then
finally
forced a kiss
clear.
on Minnie after she definitely said
What's
no?
that?
You know what?
Why,
He
that
could be.
world they call the
We've established that
Datascape
Mickey
seems so
is like an
familiar.
asshole.
Huh?
And yet,
A book
he's been made the
known
king.
as the Ancient Book of Prophecies.
Ah,
It's said
here
to
we
be
go.
capable
Ancient
of
Book of
transcribing
Prophecies.
events that have yet to take place.
No kidding. If we got our mitts on something like that, we could finally take over permanent-like.
Okay,
Yes,
so, yes,
considering
this book.
legend has it the book can also conjure, making an entire world filled with beings and powers that have yet to exist.
Really? A book that could just make up a world? I don't know. That sounds like nothing more than fluffy pink kids' fairy tale stuff. It just sounds too good to be true.
Ah. But
Okay,
who's
the
to
Book
say
of
a
Prophecies.
fairy tale's not true?
This is where I got. This
And
is where I
I
got
ask
really
you,
mad because
how does that differ
that
from
put,
this world
so
they
that
call
the Book
the
of Prophecies
Datascape?
is something that is mentioned in
Don't you think it might just be worth our while to search
Union
for a
Cross
connection?
or
Perhaps
book
there's
back
a link
cover.
of some sort between that
In the
so-called
compilation that
journal
we're
of
playing right
theirs
now, that
and the
that I
Book of
have the
Prophecies.
PS4 compilation,
I'd
back
say
cover
that
is
we
basically
are
the
onto something huge,
summary
eh,
of Union Cross.
Maleficent?
Union Cross is the current mobile
Ours
game
is not
right now.
a lost cause. First,
so-
we must take possession of this data of theirs.
So this is like way back. I say way back in history, during the first Keyblade Wars, and like different factions of Keyblade warriors, and then there's a Book of Prophecy, and shit happens, and that splits the factions. Of course it does. Somehow Maleficent from Kingdom Hearts 1 gets thrown back into thrown back into time during this era, learns of the Book of Prophecy. I don't know how she makes it forward, and here she is, right here, going, I learned about a Book of Prophecies, and I'm gonna try and find it, and stuff, and things, and darkness, and power. What is this?
Hey, you know, we never did figure out that mysterious message.
Oh, here we go.
Big news. A new world has shown up inside the journal.
Of course
What
it
do
did.
you mean?
And we
I
keep
found
going.
another door leading to extra data. Somebody must have added it once all the other data was restored.
And if we explore that world...
Well, like, there's
Then
Kings
we should
being
get some
heavy-handed
answers about
and
this message.
Mickey being an asshole kind of makes sense.
Right.
And then there's
Let's
also,
ask
like,
Sora to-
Mickey is, like...
When we fixed the data,
Has also
everything in
been,
the journal
like,
went back to the way it started. Remember?
reckless.
Which means that Sora's
As
journey
well.
through the datascape, it
And-
never happened to him.
Your typical
Why,
shonen
now
hero
he's
of
just the
leading
same
with your
boy he
heart
was
and not
before he ever met any
necessarily
of us.
I'm fine.
and
My
jumping into
partition
things,
isn't
not
affected.
not necessarily thinking it through
But
and just
Sora,
like because
We
it's
can't send him
justice.
out there when he doesn't know what's going on.
And also he was a little shit in his younger days. Like
Wait! Hey, Riku! Could you help me get back into the datascape one more time?
not just an asshole, but he was a little shit. He was straight up mean. So we reawaken the data Sora. We recompile him and start him over again, kind of.
Huh? Sora, this was the day that your journey began. I know, because I was here too.
You were not.
It's time for the truth.
Where
Look
am
at that
I?
head tilt. Look at that.
How'd I end up in this place? And who are you?
I think I missed it at
I'm
some
Mickey.
point. Like Data Sora must have
I've
been
come here from another kind of
destroyed,
world.
decompiled,
Another kind of
sacrificed
world?
himself. I don't know.
Our hurting will be mended when you return to end it.
Oh, there you go.
It's a message, and you're the only one with the power to solve the mystery behind it.
You're the
so
only
we really
one
need
who
your
can solve the
help.
mystery of the
Power? What's that?
One more.
Whoa! What's that?
Plus one for
You
hurt.
may not remember, but it's clear you still hold the power inside you.
Indeed.
Think
This
you'd
is
be willing
this
to
is where
lend us a hand?
that counter is gonna
You might
skyrocket.
help
I'm
us
sure of
figure
it.
out the truth.
Gosh,
I
I
don't
don't have a
even know
clue
how-
what's going on.
I don't even know how much further
I don't.
these
But at the
cutscenes
same
go.
time,
On the one
what
hand,
you're
I feel
saying
like we're
feels
nearing
kinda
the end.
familiar.
On the other hand,
so this truth you're talking about,
I am so
do you
afraid
think
of
it
how long
involves
this keeps
me
going.
somehow?
Actually, I'm not exactly positive. However, I get the sense it's something important.
Tiny Bismarck, have
need to
you
know.
played
If it's
through
information that I'm supposed to know,
Recoded
then,
or
well-
watched through Recoded
Okay, Mickey.
for yourself at
I'll
any
help.
point?
Thank you. Let's
Or
go.
is this
Just
also
follow my lead.
Is this first time news for everyone in the chat? Because if someone knows what's going on, that would be real helpful. Never played any
So you
Kingdom
think
Hearts
the
games?
truth's
Okay,
hiding somewhere
that
in
is
here?
fine. honestly, for having never played any Kingdom Hearts games, you're about the same
Guess
level
you
of
went
confused as the rest of us who have.
Who are you?
Like, oops.
Me? I'm nobody.
Ah, I'm nobody. This is
In this
Roxas.
place, to find is to lose. And to lose is to find.
I don't know if I should just
That's the way of
count things like that.
Here in Castle
Like
Oblivion.
bad poetry.
Castle Oblivion?
That's right. Here you will meet people you know. People that you care about.
I'm gonna add that. To lose is to find is to lose. This is a mess.
Kind of card.
It really is.
With a picture on it.
Use that card and press on. You will find the truth that sleeps up ahead.
Well, wait. But how am I supposed to use
so this one's gonna be very subjective.
You could have told me that much.
Let me know if you feel like anything falls under that.
Familiar.
Simple concept. Disney-ish characters journeying around Disney World meets Final Fantasy characters. Adventures await!
Oh.
Very, very, very complex execution. Like, if we...
What just happened
Once
to me?
upon a time, there was a man named Ansem.
That card's special. It will cause you to see people. Well,
Like,
illusions.
if
to
we
be
left
exact.
the
They're from
games...
Jiminy's journal. It's all of the very same
this?
data that you worked so hard to fix.
You know what, I'm gonna...
Jiminy? What did I fix?
If we left
don't get
canon at this,
My
and
mistake.
that was it, that's fine.
Someone must have pressed
That
the
would have.
reset
That would
button
have.
on your
It's
memory.
nice and small and
All you remember is leaving the
self-contained,
island.
and it had a pretty happy
Just
ending.
the same, you'll remember
Like,
the folks
you
you
could
meet.
leave. You could keep the message in a bottle as like the.
I don't understand.
An open ending for that
What is it
allows
that I'm
fans
supposed
to
to
like write their
Whatever
own
you
fan
want.
fiction, and that'd be totally fine. That was good. That
There's
was
no
great.
script to
Would have been perfect.
The journal's the closest thing you've got. But that doesn't mean you'll see the things
And
it
then.
says. And who really cares?
And then this shit
Everything that
happens.
happens here.
And then this shit happens. And then this shit happens.
So then, I can do whatever I want to do?
So I can do whatever I want.
Hey, come back.
Okay. It's time for
He's
some
gone.
anarchy.
Huh?
So now you're in a memory inside a dream inside a also Palpu fruit. This is true. So, yes, onions, layers,
Well, you did it again, Sora.
because now
Wait a
Sora, Data
Riku,
Sora, is
why are
further.
you here?
I've got something that you need to see. It'll help you.
Is further inside
What is it?
the
A hidden truth
memories
that's nowhere to
of
be found.
chain of
Even in
memories.
the deepest corners of your
That's like
memories. It's something I want you to
one
see.
more layer of digitization going
Something I
on.
want you to feel.
And let's see, can I get in
I
close
know
enough?
you wouldn't ask if it wasn't really important. I'll do it.
Where's Tiny Roxas?
Thank
We're gonna
you,
add a
Sora.
tiny little Roxas in here.
Now, close your eyes.
And those were
Wasn't
memories from
that-
Kingdom Hearts 1.
Riku? And Kairi? That's right.
As soon
I
as
was on a
anyone opens
journey
their
to
mouth, I'm like,
find you
bitch, what you
guys."
talking about?
Darkness had taken a hold of my heart, and Kairi had lost hers completely. But at the end of your journey,
So,
you would have saved us, Sora.
you were, this was the king
Think about it. What did Kairi and I have in common?
programming a,
When you watched,
get-
what did you feel?
digitizing the
Something
journals
you have in common.
that go further into digitization of the journals, and then they
We had both
themselves get
lost
pulled into the
ourselves.
digital world. And
we were
I don't
hurting
know,
in a way we'd
man.
never hurt
There's so
before.
many layers. It's like an
There's
onion.
no greater pain in the world. I ask you, Sora, what would you have done?
I would have helped you, of course. Both of you. I'd have figured out how to undo the hurt.
Oh,
I thought you'd say that.
I just
and
heard
you're
the
right.
word hurt.
You would. Or should I say, you will.
That's a relief. Hey, then what was with the sneak preview?
I just wanted you to see. You always make the right choices. On the road ahead, more than one truth will come to light. You'll forget things, lose things that you care about.
I'm almost
and it
afraid.
won't
Are we
always
going to
make
go
sense.
through like fucking all of
It'll be frustrating.
Chain of Memories? Is this
and
what's
it'll make you
what's
angry.
gonna happen?
It may even hurt so badly you'll feel like you're about to lose yourself.
Another hurt.
But don't worry, Sora. That won't happen to you. You won't let it. You're like a sponge. No matter how much pain they throw at you, you'll suck it up and leave things a little bit better.
God damn!
Just
You know what? I'm
follow
gonna
your
put that
heart,
on a bad poetry because
and
that
you can
is
change the
that
lives
is
of not one, but many.
like some
don't have to do
backhanded
anything
compliment
special.
right there.
Just do what you do.
Sora, you always make the
yourself.
right decisions. You're like
After
a
all,
sponge. We
That's
can
what you're
throw
good at.
no matter how
Do what
much
feels
pain
right
we
to you.
throw at you, you just suck
You
it
got
up and leave the world a better place behind it. Damn!
Weird. No one's here.
God damn it, Roxas. I mean,
Well,
thank
Sora?
you,
How was it?
but
Did you have fun chatting and hanging with the ghosts?
no, thank you.
You shouldn't call them ghosts. Sure, something was a little off, but I'm certain those three are still my friends.
Writing for a kid's game, just
Friends.
saying. I know, right?
You don't say.
God damn.
So then what were their names again? Tell me.
Oh, I don't even have to think. What? Why can't I remember? I know them.
Like I said, everything in this castle is just an illusion. And once the illusions vanish, you'll forget all about your little reunion.
I'll forget?
Hey, no big deal.
Oh my god, there's
The fact that you
so
can't remember them
why
just
why
means
is
they
this
weren't very
game
important to you to begin with.
like it gets so fucking philosophical?
That's not true.
Not
Of
because
course
it's
my
trying
friends
to
are
be,
always
but because
important
it's
to
so
me.
convoluted.
Okay,
It's
maybe I forgot what just happened
it's
and who
so
I met
impossible.
inside that room.
Why? Why?
Trust me.
And at
I
this
know I'll
point,
remember
I've become so
everything
emotionally
again.
invested
Sure.
because again, you play through these games and you're like, oh, that's nice. It's nice and wrapped up.
More cards?
It's good. And then they
All
come
of
out
these
with
cards
Birth
were
by
created
Sleep,
from
and
the
it's
data
like,
in the
oh, but all
and
of
of them
all
will
the
show
little
you more
things in
wishes.
KH1 suddenly
From
have so
now
much more
on,
meaning. And
the
then
illusions won't be of your friends.
and then there's this like
You're
throwaway
fresh
game.
off the island, which
Oh,
makes
God.
everyone you meet
I don't know.
total strangers.
It's writing with an established destination
Here's a
in
fun
mind.
little thought.
Yes,
The folks you're about to see,
I guess.
you can fight
It's
them
like-
all you like.
Huh?
Definitely
Who do you
trying to take a
They're only
hammer to it
strangers.
to make your
Actually,
ideas fit
illusions of
because
strangers. Just a
have
collection
to.
of empty bits of data.
gotta sledge that ham, I guess.
They won't be able to make the distinction between what's real and what's not. They'll look at the white walls of this castle, and what they'll see are the worlds they call home. Anyway, the truth would be wasted on them, so why bother? They're only there until they're not.
Like,
Do you
this is
see
a
where I'm
lot
going
of
with
talking.
this?
This is a
Nothing's
lot
real.
of talking from Roxas. And like I understand that we're watching
You can
cutscenes
break the little hearts
and
they
that
don't have, and then
it's
forget
going to be a lot of dialogue because of it. But
No hurt
god damn,
feelings,
Roxas,
no baggage.
get on with it. I don't need
that
to be
simple.
lectured by a 1-year-old.
You don't have a heart. It's 100% guilt.
You don't have a heart.
That's what you think.
I'm gonna add that to
It's obvious you know
bad
nothing
potion.
at all.
Does Kojima make more
Everything you
sense than
say is a
Kingdom
lie.
Hearts? I think
I might have the
Kojima
strength
does make
to
more
hurt
sense than
someone.
Kingdom Hearts. I really
But what
do.
exactly would be the
Because at
point?
least Kojima
I know
has, like, his
that it would
crazy
tear me
is
up
self-contained
That ache
within,
would stay
like,
with me for a long time.
a single game.
You might not know it
most
now,
of the time, I guess.
but I hope you'll
Is
see
that correct, Ash?
that nothing is
most of
guilt-free
most
in
of his
this
crazy
world.
ass shit just contained within a single
Arrived at
game?
the first question.
Huh? What's with that guy? So, with these cards, I'm gonna run into people from the past. I have no idea who, but it'll be fun.
Oh my god, this part just kills me. I don't know. I think definitely the part. This was definitely a time while I was previewing if this was
That
worth
guy
following
wasn't
through.
kidding around. I really can't remember who it was I met just now. Or can I?
Yeah, this was definitely the part where I was just like, I got so mad that
I give up. I don't
they're
remember.
adding more plot,
That's
more
weird.
lore,
I don't know what this is.
more
Wait,
unnecessary
is
lore.
this
Oh my god.
what heartache feels like? Just thinking about them causes pain inside. Hold on. If I really forgot about all those friends completely, that would mean I shouldn't be missing anyone. That makes sense.
I wonder.
So I haven't forgotten all of it then. There's got to be more I still don't know. I just need to find something to trigger my memory. Nice. Here goes.
Ah, yes, this is true. At least Kojima employees know the story and ending and can help make sense of it. Oh, are we? No, we are triggered. Oh, so very triggered. Square Enix doesn't know jack shit. You know what? I think you're giving drugs too much credit. Like,
So, Sora, how was your time with... who was it again?
I can't remember anything
this is
at
like
all.
sustained amount
But you already
of
knew that, didn't
ridiculousness.
You seem pretty calm. Guess you decided they weren't worth stressing over. Out of sight, out of mind, right?
That's wrong.
What?
It's like you said. Everyone I met, I can't remember. But still, I'm frustrated that I've forgotten them. I feel moments of loneliness.
I think what really pisses
You
me
said
off
there would
about
be
this
no hurt
part
feelings,
of
but I am
Recoded
hurting.
is like, oh, I saw the word hurting.
When the memories are gone, they just leave a hole. And having that
It's just like,
longing inside me
there's-
hurts.
Oh, no again. I saw
But
another
it'll
hurt.
help me somewhere down the road. It's the key
Is
I'll
that
need
everything was like
to unlock all my
was
memories.
like fun and whimsy and playing,
Right
and
on
then
schedule.
suddenly it gets so philosophical and so like I feel like I feel like Sora is going through therapy right now, like he's being walked through by his therapist to like I don't know. It's such a grind. Wasn't this how evil version of this character came from? Like, didn't he decide none of it mattered? You know what? I think so.
The sadness of knowing you forgot someone who matters to you.
Huh. If Kingdom Hearts, are you
Something
saying if
like
Kingdom
that
Hearts
unlocked you forever.
becomes Game of the Year,
But you believe that
or are
somehow
you,
by carrying
or
around
what?
that
What?
kind of hurt,
Which game are
you'll be
you
able
talking
to
about,
retrieve
Ash?
the memories you lost. That's what you're thinking, right, Sora?
Right.
Yes, Kingdom Hearts 3.
What's so funny?
I can't believe you fell for it so easily.
Huh?
I told you when you arrived. Remember, in this place, to find is to lose, and to lose is to find.
Reiterating bad
While you've
poetry.
lost
To
your
lose is to
memories,
find
and the
is
only
to
thing you
lose.
found in return is hurt.
Yeah, I really hope it doesn't become Game of the Year
You
because
gave up all hope of ever
like,
being free from it.
as beautiful as it
owns you
is
now,
graphically,
Sora. Don't you see that?
It's a wound that will never mend. That hole in your heart will grow bigger until darkness finally claims it.
It's
the darkness.
Like
Was this
Kingdom
all
Hearts
just a big
3
trick to pull me in?
Is this bullshit?
And all it took was a handful of illusions. Your heart was just way too easy to break, Sora.
Not true.
I mean, I've yet to play for it. I've yet to play it myself because we're still working through it. But I know that from watching Arash play that like magic casting and battle mechanics in Kingdom Hearts 3 are so much smoother and much more integrated than before, so I'm very excited for how the handling
It's not
is.
too late to run.
But I also know that it has...
Why should you keep the hurt inside?
Oh.
Just tell yourself you need to forget about the people you met in this place.
But it also has like
You'll
very...
have no one to miss. No
very
cause for
slow
loneliness.
pacing
no hurt
in its
to keep eating
cutscenes.
away at your heart.
It's
Sora,
kind of
it's your
stilted and like difficult to watch.
cling to the memories you've lost and the hurt they bring till you're dragged into the darkness.
Wow,
Otherwise,
you're a ray of
Let
sunshine,
it all
Roxas.
go, and then you can be free and happy. The decision is completely yours.
Wait!
Wow, Roxas, you were a ray of sunshine out here. Good God. How many more cards do you have? You have the last one. Please
Should
tell
I
me.
use
Yes, yes, you should use it. You should
But if
use
I
it
were to
and
do
get
that,
through.
Then I'd meet a friend and forget right away. I don't know if I want that. It's just going to bring more hurt. And if he's right, the darkness
True,
will
I would
eventually
have to feel the same way if I had to
take
deal
over me
with Sora's shit as well. Like, I remember in Kingdom Hearts 1, 2,
But I don't see
like
any other
1,
way
Chain
out
of
of
Memories, and 2, I did like
this card
Sora
is my only option.
because he was happy and cheery
That
and
is,
like
unless I let go
like,
of the hurt.
positive and like
Once I go out of this room,
the
I'll
cute
forget all
dorky
about
hero,
what happened
and it was
and
cute and it
everyone I
was
just
great.
met.
And then
Instead of carrying that hurt around
and
until
then
it
from
consumes me,
this moment on,
maybe I should let it go.
from this moment on,
What's inside
he
my heart?
stayed
What
the
am I
same
supposed to do?
and didn't. I feel like he didn't grow up.
I feel so lost.
Like there was, I feel like there wasn't
Sora!
much character development,
me?
and that's when I started to hate him. God, this is
I
like
know
a,
that voice.
You know what? Yes,
Mickey, is that you?
yes, that's what
Where
it
are
is.
you?
It feels like a university
Sorry,
lecture.
Sora. I'm still
Thank
trying to
you.
find a way
You've
to
put
get to
into
you.
words what I've
Right
been
now, The
struggling.
best I can do is to send my voice to where you are.
Oh my God, it's like
okay.
being in like philosophy 101.
Hey, Mickey, maybe you can help me with something. I keep forgetting people I
Oh,
meet
God.
in this place. And this guy says if I dwell on what I've lost, the hurt is going to take over me. And I don't want that.
I understand.
So it is.
Question is, are you okay with letting go of the folks that you've forgotten?
Nah, uni lecture has more structure to it. This doesn't.
Who are they?
Can you imagine though?
Even though
if
you may not remember them,
if someone
they definitely remember
built
you.
a philosophy
You'll always be a really
class
close friend to them, no matter what happens.
out of Kingdom Hearts? I mean, there's what? Uvik has a course on Batman,
I hope you'll remember that.
or like
You'll always be special to us.
How
God.
can that be?
What was
Why
it?
don't you
I
ask
don't
your
know.
heart?
Or what? Or there's definitely
you
like
feeling
courses
right
on
now,
Star Trek
Sora?
and Star Wars
I don't
in
know
some
what
capacity.
this is. Who are these two?
Like
I don't think
honestly,
that we've ever met.
considering how old this game
But
is,
I feel like
I
know them.
I would not be surprised that
Memories can disappear,
that like
but
the
feelings
weebs
don't.
that grew up playing Kingdom
Not
Hearts
even
1
when your data was
are now
reset.
old enough to be
Inside your heart,
full-on
the
professors.
adventures you shared with the friends you made in the data scape
And
We'll always move
are
on.
more than capable of turning
know
this,
I'll
turning
bet
all
that's
this
also true
into
for all the time you spent with the folks at those card
like a
shows
structured philosophy class.
So it's
somehow.
not what's missing
I don't know
that's
how they're
causing
gonna
the
do it,
hurt.
but they do
It's
it.
actually
One more
what's
on
not
the hurt
missing.
counter. There we go.
If that's true,
Good God.
hey,
Holy shit.
Uh-oh.
This computer in a
Looks like I
computer
used
is
up
straight
too
up
much
the
power.
allegory of the cave.
I'll be there soon, Sora. I promise.
And Nomura just
Just
flexing
try
that
and
he
hold on a
read
little bit
Plato's
longer for me.
Republic.
Okay?
I
Mickey.
think so. Oh Lord. Like
I'm
these
all alone
these are
again.
just the words
I
of
hate
hurt
feeling like
that
this.
I actually paid attention to. This is not
I
including
wonder,
how many.
Does this count as hurt?
This doesn't
If I let it,
include
will this
the
pull
ones
me
that I
into the
probably might
darkness?
have missed when I've just like talked over it in a rage.
I can do this. There's no going back.
You go
Just
in,
one
you
more
see a bit
card.
of the breaking down of the game. Yeah. I've missed 3 since you've been okay. Thank you. 1, 2, 3. Good God. Oh my God. We need to do. Okay, we need to do that. We need to make that stupid butterfly meme. What is it? It's like.
You've used up all the cards, I take it? I would ask if you enjoyed your little trip. But we both know that you've forgotten it. That you're feeling pretty empty.
No, I'm not. I may not remember who I met, but I do remember that I met them. And knowing that I've forgotten them, I miss them.
So you hurt. I warned you. Don't you remember what I said? That hurt will drag you down into the darkness. You have to get rid of all of it.
No, I don't. I can keep the hurt because it reminds me of something important. It lets me know that what I've forgotten is crucial. That's enough. I won't run from it.
I think I just missed one.
It'll stay inside of my heart until the day I remember.
The darkness will take you first.
If I put the hurt aside, I'll lose my ties to all the people I care about. My mind's made up. I may end up falling into the darkness, but I'll carry this with me. I'll only get rid of it when I remember everything, and not a day sooner than that. I'll keep the hurt with me for the time being. It's all that I have. It's what holds the pieces in place. I accept that.
Oh my God.
You say you accept it? It's not a game!
There we go, Roxas. Now you
It's
can
way
lay out all
past
your
time
cards.
that you learned what real hurt feels like!
Your eyes have rolled so far back, it looks like Anthem.
Come on, Sora. Do it! Finish me off!
And that's the line that also sails another 1,000 ships.
Why won't you do it?
I
get
hurt
it.
myself
You've seen
today
through my
to
disguise.
see if I still
I'm just
feel.
like everyone else you've encountered in this place. Made of data. I'm not even worth the effort. Is that what it is?
Are you? Are you
Guess
gonna
there's
make
no
an AMV
point
to
in
this shit?
destroying something
Can you
if it
actually
never
sit through all of these cutscenes
Is that right?
and make an
Not
AMV
at
to this
all.
shit? Because that
You
would be
say that you're an
amazing.
illusion, but you certainly pack a really big punch. You said that you'd show me hurt, and you weren't wrong. Actually, the hurt that I just felt was more than that. Sure, it might have hurt while we were fighting,
Oh, good God.
But I sensed a different kind of hurt from you.
Oh, good God.
It was kind of like an intense, sharp pain.
Like, okay, so these 5
sort of
were all
familiar.
from the first,
Almost like it was my
I
own.
don't know, 2/3 of
As
this
if
game.
We'd been connected. Like
All of
right
this
then we shared the same hurt.
has been the last.
If somehow
I feel like I missed
it
one.
brings me closer to people in that kind of way,
All of this has
then
been the
carrying
last
around a
at
little
least
hurt can't be all that bad.
30 minutes? Did he just say he's having sharp pains? Yes, he basically just did.
Can't be all that bad.
God.
All right, I give up.
He basically said it feels like sharp pains.
You
But
pass, Sora.
yes, I mean,
Congratulations, you understand hurt.
Roxas
Now,
looks like a 6-year-old under that
use this
hood,
to
but I
find the
mean,
truth.
really, Roxas is only 1-year-old, so you know what?
What do you mean?
My role was to see if you
not,
were ready.
he's
to
doing
take
bad. He's
ownership
not doing that
of the
bad.
hurt inside you.
Oh,
And now that role is done. Nothing left for me to do but go away.
Are you gonna go back home?
I don't know if I really have one. But there's a place I'd like to be.
A place? Where?
Please don't come any closer. Please don't come any closer.
Oh.
All right.
What's
that
this
was
feeling? I've got memories that don't belong to me.
In your pants, Sora.
A place to call home.
Oh,
And
God.
a sunset that's comforting.
That,
My first and my last.
my first and my last kiss.
You can rest easy.
Okay,
I've got
mind
you
you,
now.
let me remind you that all of this is digital Sora. With even more digital Roxas. Okay? So,
Sora!
like, that ain't even the real
Mickey.
Roxas. That is the
I'm so glad I finally
extrapolated
caught up to ya.
version
Sorry that it took me
of
so long. I know you ended up having to
of
do all
whatever
the work on your
bits
own.
of Roxas
I
is
just couldn't get here
in.
sooner.
Oh no, I don't have that chart anymore.
It's okay. You're here now. Look.
Fucking.
If I use this card, it'll lead us to the truth.
Roxas.exe. I
Is
know.
that right?
So we have.
The message said their hurting
Sora.
will be mended when you return to end it. Maybe now
And
we can
he
finally
has
solve it.
Ventus in his heart, and he has Roxas
Let's
in
find
his
out.
heart, who is basically the same as Xion in his heart, but Ventus is owned because Ventus is broken in half, is basically, and he influences Vanitas, and fucking Xion is based on Kairi, who breaks into Namine. They are all basically fucking related somehow through.
It's like when I met Nikki. I don't know you, but you're familiar.
Nice to meet you, Sora.
This is also, mind
I'm
you,
Namine.
Data Namine.
You may not know who it is I am.
They're
but
just
I know
all in
things
there.
about you.
Yes. Like, Sora's heart is basically a hotel,
what exactly is
and
going
they
on
are
here?
all
Sora.
just. Well, it's like
Maybe I
Sora's
can
heart is basically an
explain.
apartment, and they're all freeloading.
There was a time when you lost every one of your memories. But everything turned out to be okay because Namine helped you through it.
Wow. You really did that for me, Namine? You deserve a big thanks.
Like, I
No,
think
I
the
don't.
only one that's.
I put your
Sora, do
memories
not
back
click
together.
that link.
That part is true. But it was also me. I was the one who took them apart in the first place.
Huh?
Not only that, the reason all of the bugs appeared in Jiminy's journal, that was me.
What? Tell us what you mean.
It all began with these memories. that were sleeping way down deep. Deep in Sora's heart.
Yes, so when in Chain of Memories,
my memories?
when...
Actually, no,
They're
they're
not
not
yours. Because...
They belong to people who are connected to you.
They're these guys.
Isn't it weird for
It's their
somebody
memories.
else's memories to be inside me?
Yes. Usually it's impossible. When I first found them while repairing your memory, I thought I had made some sort of mistake.
And this is where
But
it
then,
was even more. So
after searching
yes,
for answers,
lore. This is where the lore is.
All the evidence
This is
I
why.
found
This is
proved
why
they belong in
we
your
needed
heart.
to go through Recoded.
Sora will have to awaken these memories.
Because of that.
But this is where they will sleep until that time comes.
Because of that.
They are important. And yet, dangerous too.
Nominee, how are they dangerous?
Oh, God.
These memories. All of them are too painful.
Which is true, because Ventus went through
Handled
some
the wrong
shit.
way,
Roxas
could
only had
damage
a year to
Sora's
live.
heart, even
And
break
Xion is made to be a puppet.
That's why
everything that they lived for
I needed for Sora
was
to find a
there's
way to
another
face
hurt.
that kind of hurt.
Everything that they lived
So I
for
left the
was
message for all of you.
like
Their hurting will be mended when you return to end it. That was you. You're the one who left us that message.
Yes.
When I unraveled Sora and the others' memories, it also erased the words in Jiminy's journal. That book was filled with pages and pages of memories from your first adventure. It shows how deeply the journal and Sora are connected.
Not actually how this works,
When
but you
I
know
took
what? This
Sora's
is
memories apart,
this is Kingdom Hearts.
they
I'll give you a
stayed
pass.
in his heart. It may have looked like
She
they
has
were
a Cage
gone,
2 Aerith voice.
but they were there the whole
She does,
time.
but I'm not as angry
Even
at
after
her
the
about
text
it as I am
disappeared from the
about
journal, the
Aerith.
memories remained. That's why you were able
Yes,
to render them
she's
as
still
data.
better than what happened to Aerith.
Yeah, but the data we got was a mess. And then all those bugs appeared. Jiminy never wrote about any bugs.
That was... me too.
Like, at least it...
When I added these memories
I don't
to
know.
the journal, I also added all this hurt.
One
I
more.
thought that maybe if
Do
you
the hurt
fought the
counter.
bugs that sprang from these
Good
memories,
God.
you might
If
learn
we
to
were-
face the hurt in the memories themselves.
If we weren't
So
just
that's what it
taking
was.
a tally
I
and
didn't realize
you
you
were
had to go through so much
imbibing...
trouble to get us to investigate this hurt,
God.
Nominee.
Please, Mickey,
I'm sorry.
stop. Sora, stop. Stop saying
I
the
wish
word
I could have
hurt.
told you this in person,
You could get someone killed.
but the real me is gone. She doesn't exist now.
Indeed, because she's been reabsorbed into Kyrie.
Guys? You kinda lost me a few minutes ago.
You lost me about 3 hours ago.
You don't have to understand it.
This-
You have
yes.
already learned how to face the hurt, Sora.
I did?
You most certainly did. At times, the pain can be wiped away. But there's also a pain that always stays with you.
Yes,
There's only
so
one way to deal with that.
again, while I was playing
You face
through
it head
Chain of
on, and then
Memories,
you accept it. And if it happens that the hurt is too great for you to bear it alone, well then you turn to a friend close to your
yeah.
heart.
So while I was playing Chain of Memories, I skipped ahead to
It'll bring us
preview.
closer together. The hurt will only make us
to
stronger.
preview if this was worth.
I'm willing to try.
Worth actually sitting
I'm ready
through.
to face all those
Because I
memories
haven't
that
played
you
the game. I
found.
didn't know.
It
So I
might
started
have to
watching
be
the
painful,
cutscenes,
but
and
I
then I
can
got to
take
this
it.
part, and I was just like, every other
Sora.
word was hurt.
Wait.
And I'm like, are you fucking kidding
You're
me?
not in
How
this
many
alone.
times do they say
Always
this?
remember,
And I was like, you know what?
I'm here too.
If
Yep.
this exists in
Thank
Recoded,
you.
what other buzzwords
Just touch this.
exist?
Don't be
in-
afraid. You'll feel all of the memories
Just
that are
touch
locked
it.
inside.
Come on. You can touch
Go
it.
right into
I just
your
want
heart.
you to touch it. Touch it.
Uh-huh.
Touch it. That's right, Sora. Touch it. Ah, God.
Sora, be strong.
Touch her ball. I know. little part of lore, the music that's playing is definitely Birth by Sleep. Is like the music for like the Wayfinder trio for Aquaterra and Ventus. So you're like, oh my god, they're part of the people that you have to save. They're part of the people that are. Yep.
Who?
These are the people that are connected to your heart.
Sora has been keeping
hotel.
them locked away, deep inside of him.
There's Roxas.
Remember, these memories you're feeling.
Roxas's
they don't
friends.
belong to him.
Axel and Shion.
Namine, that's you. Who's the other girl? She feels so familiar.
Sketch ass
And
ice cream,
something
dude.
happened.
There's so much deep inside
Something terrible.
talk.
Didn't it?
They're waiting for Sora. He's the only one who can put an end to their hurt.
Whoop. One
Diz
more.
told me.
Fuck you,
he hid
Diz.
something inside you during the year you were asleep. I asked him what, and all he would say was that he was clearing his conscience.
Because Diz is a piece of
Sora
shit
must
too.
be the key to saving
We're
the
not even
people
gonna get
you
into that
saw,
conversation. That's part of the Xehanort conspiracy.
and the ones you're about to see.
It can't be.
There you go.
Maybe you know how much they're hurting.
Please, Namine, stop
These
talking.
three were keys
There's
too.
only so much I can keep up with.
They were connected to the Keyblade's truth.
Because then and Vanitas
And
are
they're still connected, Sora. Somewhere way down
fucking-
deep inside of you.
Funny.
Let's start with Terra.
I feel as
here.
though I've met them.
Aqua here.
Yes. 2 of them you have met. As for the third, I never realized it, but you and he share a very special connection.
Yeah.
Terra Nort
Namine,
becomes.
you said
I
Sora
don't know.
has to call these memories
I've
to the
lost
surface.
that.
Is it time?
I can't say for sure, but I do know. A day will come when they must rise from their sleep. And then, the only one who can save them will be Sora.
The bond they all share. That's gonna be the key, right? Don't worry, Namine. I'll make sure I pass this on to Sora. You know, the one in the outside world.
Please do.
Okay.
Well,
Just a second.
huh?
Our promise. Your promise to the me I don't know. You kept it, right?
I may be gone, but my promises to him are forever. And anyway, I owe this much. For all those people that I hurt.
Oh, one more to the
So
list.
what happens to you? The one that's right here.
One more to the
I'm
list.
really just data made to pass along a message.
Oh my god.
I shouldn't
Can you imagine?
exist right now
This
in
is
this
all
journal
within
at
the
all.
last. Okay, maybe
And
hour.
now the record of me
I think
will
that's-
disappear.
This was the
But
first.
when you pass my
2 or,
message on to
like,
the other Sora,
We started at
just
8:30,
remember
right?
to tell
8:30.
him the things that you've seen and that you
First
felt.
2 hours, you had about 5 of these, and the
If you
last
do
hour
that,
is just like.
Then we'll be at rest. Her and me too.
Along with everybody connected to Sora.
This is just one word. This is one word that
Namine,
we've been counting.
you got it.
Like this isn't.
Oh yeah. I almost forgot. I have a message for you too.
I'm waiting for someone to go deep any second now.
Thank
Oh.
And so ended our journey to connect those memories with these. Sora, when Nomine's words are passed on to you, when the day comes that you learn of this great, unknown and mysterious adventure,
Mickey is
it's important
narrating
that
right
you
now.
understand. Whatever you feel in your
Is
heart,
probably what he
that's
wrote.
what he felt in his.
in that... Oh, thank fuck. Oh, okay. So, let's give a second to bring the... Okay, we're gonna bring that volume down because again, Utada Hikaru will trigger the copyright strike. Not like she always gets muted. So we're just gonna bring her down, get a little bit of that background music going on. Holy Jesus! let's see what the damage was. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. You know what? I'm sure we've missed some. Let's just round that up to 45. Like, they said the word hurt about 40 times in the last hour. It was just brutal murder. If you were playing a drinking game, you would be dead. There is no coming back from this. Should just play the Donald Duck version of this song. You know what? That would be funny. We will just use hurt for all 7 words in Japanese for emotional pain. Yes, because English is very expressive in this case. Absolutely. Young Xehanort, Ben Diskin. Yes. Oh my god. So, the entire point of this game is to establish why Mickey sent that goddamn letter in a bottle to Sora at the end of Kingdom Hearts 2. Which is because when they went through the journals, they found that when Namine broke apart Sora's memories and put them back together, there were little bits and pieces that didn't belong to him, and she's like, "What the fuck? Why is that? That is wrong." So somehow or another, these little bits and pieces, these little memories that don't belong to Sora because they belong to these assholes, are a thing. And Mickey's like, oh, there's something going on deeper inside. There is something seriously wrong with you, Sora. There is something seriously wrong with you, and you are the only one that can fix this mess. Because... and that is why he sends the letter. And now that he's sent the letter, Sora is gonna go out to train with Master Yen Sid to be he's gonna train for the Mark of Mastery, which is like the final test of becoming a true Keyblade wielder. That was something that we established in Kingdom Hearts Birth by Sleep. You're not a real Keyblade master until you've completed the Mark of Mastery. Because reasons. Which is what we're finally gonna get onto next week. We're gonna take Sora and Riku, and we're gonna put them through the grinder, and they're gonna take their finals. That's what's gonna happen. Good God, are we done yet? This has been this has been 3 hours of slowly building rage. But we've come this far. We have come this far. Oh, hey, neat. We have come this far. And we have one full-ass game to play. One, what is this, like mini-game, side game to play? And then we can finally, eventually get to Kingdom Hearts 3. Hopefully before the year ends. That's what we're hoping for. This has been... Oh, wait, no, I take that back. Hold on. 1, 2, and then we still need to... We need to kind of establish this as well. We need to establish this bullshit. Yeah. There's that bottle. Oh, good God. We couldn't even escape that in the postscript. Oh.
Door to your next journey is ready to be opened.
Okay, let me summarize that for you. Mickey says, Sora, you are connected to a lot of people that are connected to the origins of the Keyblade. And then these people are hurting. He uses the word. At that point, you are obligated to finish your drink. Because that was post-credits.
Yensid! I think we're finally close to figuring out where Ven's heart is.
Is that so? Then that leaves only Terra.
Right. And we've got to save all 3 of them.
So
the
it's been
question
about
is, what does
10
Xehanort
years.
intend to do next?
Xehanort? But his 2 halves are gone. There was Ansem, who commanded the Heartless, and Xemnas, who commanded the Nobodies. Didn't Sora defeat them both?
Correct. Those 2 met their end. However, therein lies exactly our problem.
Good God.
Their destruction now guarantees the original Xehanort's reconstruction.
Huh?
Xehanort's heart, once seized by his heartless half, is now free. And his body, which had become his nobody, has been vanquished. Both halves will now be returned to the whole. In short, this means Master Xehanort will return.
And you think that maybe he's gonna try something?
A man like Xehanort will have left many roads open.
Well, it doesn't matter what he cooks up. Me and Sora, we'll be ready. And Riku too.
Yes, they are indeed strong, but not true Keyblade masters like you. Tell me, would a single one of you suffice if what you faced was not a single one of him?
What? What do you mean?
Mickey, please summon Sora hither. Riku as well.
Of course, but why?
To show us the mark of mastery.
That was more difficult than I thought. But at least things are on track. Lord Xemnas is nowhere to be seen, so that means the party's already begun, huh?
Yes.
Man, does that Xehanort scare me like nobody's business. The way he can see into minds.
I
And
can't
it
even
doesn't
comment
help that
because
no
I'm just
one
so...
knows what it is that the old
I'm
man
so confused.
wants.
And I'm so
I wonder
angry.
if even you know what's going on inside your own head.
And I don't...
I will be led wherever it is I am destined to go.
Sounds to me like you don't have a clue of your own.
Every Keyblade Master is
I'm
bequeathed
so
a Keyblade
confused.
of his very own. With the passing of time, as you can imagine, more and more Keyblades were forged to be handed down.
It's Ada
But
Wong.
of all the
I wish it
Keyblades
was
in
Ada Wong.
existence,
I don't know which version of
Master
Xehanort this is.
Xehanort's is the most ancient. That is my destiny. but it has yet
I feel
to become a reality.
Hey, it's okay. This is all connected to the ancient Keyblade War, isn't that right? Whatever.
I think this is
I got my hands full with my own
actually
plans. So, which
this
poor
version.
soul will it be?
And then, so, fucking, this becomes, like, he becomes a new, reconstituted, like, just add water, reconstituted young Xehanort, and he's gonna go dick off into the past and fuck around with things. Spoiler, he was the original Keyblade. You know what? You know what? You know what? You're not too far off the mark there, James. You're not too far off the mark. He's not necessarily the original, but he has one of, if not the original Keyblade. And it's just okay. This was too confusing, not exe. Xehanort, that special added back together.pst. Oh my god. Xehanort final mix final version final third copy version 4.psd. Oh my god. This okay, yes. So this is where we're at. This was the one that was nice and clean. Kingdom Hearts, everybody! Fucking... Here we go. So, fucking hell. Screen cap that shit. Alright, we can do that. We can do that. We can most certainly do that. Oh, good god. You have screen capped that shit. Thank you, James. You are doing the Lord's work right here. When I was doing table layouts last year, the final version was named Table Layout Special Edition Super Perfect Final Remix. How the fuck did writers keep this straight? They don't, because there are no writers. Because the only one who does anything is Nomura, and he's the only one that has any idea of what is going on, and he doesn't let anyone else know what's going on. And the next Kingdom Hearts better be known as KH God knows what the fuck's going on. Okay, give me a second, because alright, so with this, is this the right controller? We're no longer paused. Okay, so with that, from October of last year, we have gone through Kingdom Hearts 1. We have played through Chain of Memories. We have watched through 358 by 2 days. We have played Kingdom Hearts 2. We've played Birth by Sleep. We have just finished Recoded. Good God, that was everything that was on the... Hold on, you know what? Let's see if I can't... Where's my face? This is my face. Boop. Boop. Whoa, okay. A little bit too big, but you know what? Fuck it. That'll do. Alright. We've gone through everything. And... you know what? Let's see if we can't put these side by side. That should be fine. There's this one. Hello, it's me. And there's this one. That can go underneath, behind. Oh, good God. What an accomplishment! We have gone through all of this bullshit! It has been a goddamn journey since October. And that was all of that. Kingdom Hearts 1.5, 2.5, Remix, HD. Fucking all of that is finally done. We can take this. Finally take it out of the PlayStation. It's been in, this disc has been in there since October. It has not left much. We can finally exchange it for the other one. Kingdom Hearts 2.8. It's not 3. It's not its own title. It's 2.8. Holy crap. Okay, so yes. In 2.8 we have Dream Drop Distance, the HD remake of the 3DS game. I am actually a little bit excited to see how they ported a dual screen 3D game into a single screen console version. And then Birth by Sleep Fragmentary Passage is like a single day, 2.5 hour stint. That kind of like ties everything together. Back cover goes way the fuck back in time to like the original Keyblade Wars. And that kind of sets the whole. You would think that Xehanort set the whole thing in motion, but no. Fuck, there was more ancient history. I say ancient, but that also really fucks with the timeline, and I'm not sure how that fits in. But we're there. We're so close. We're so close. We are at. Oh God. We are at. Where's my mouse? We are. We're right here. We're right here now. We're so close. Almost there. Oh. And you thought endless space lore was tough to follow. It's difficult being a fan of Kingdom Hearts. I was like. It's been a goddamn journey. Alright, everybody, thank you for coming out tonight for the... I'm just gonna leave that there. Hello, this is my face. Try being a fan of 40k lore. You know what? Okay, that's fair. That's something that no one can really truly compare to. But I mean, no one really expects you to know all of that, do they? You know what? Maybe they do. I'm gonna shut up. There is always that kind of a nerd that expects you to know every last bit of lore. You'd get too frustrated to play this game on your own. Yes. There are too many loose ends, too many side stories, too many going back and forth. But because of the original Kingdom Hearts 1, Chain of Memories, and Kingdom Hearts 2, that would have made such a good, like, just core. And I became emotionally invested. And that is why I could not tear myself away from this train wreck, because I need to know how it ends. And that was a terrible, terrible, fatal mistake that has led me to a year of trying to get through this. Alright, we're done for the night. It is 11:48. Almost midnight. It is late. I have work. We're gonna call it night. Thank you everybody that came in. We are going to pass the stream on to Colston tomorrow. I have lost track of what he's playing. I think we should still be doing Tales, Ghost of a Tale? That was a long run, I think, right? This cute little woodland creatures thing. Yeah. It's only 4:40 p.m. for you, Paul. You've got an early day. You've still got the rest of your day ahead of you. That's good. Wednesday is Colston, Thursday is Ash, Friday is James, Saturday is Arash, Sunday we have everybody get together to play Tales of Symphonia. Actually, wait, no, Saturday we may not be live because we have a show to go to and run. We'll see what happens on Saturday. Yes, because AnimuCons. Sunday, I think we're still good for our team stream. You know what? That would be kind of fun if we can still figure out some kind of live stream. You know what? If I can, I might. Let's see if we can't live stream the walk-off. I mean, we can do Facebook Live on the page, and I may or may not. I don't know. We'll debate about how good of an idea it is to put the walk-off on the DPS page. Could be fun. Could be fun. All right, and that is it for the night. I'm gonna sign off now. Bye!